Morning, LKN. 7:06 in a new environment today.
I know. It's a different look today.
Coming to you live from Studio A in Statesville because we felt like driving just up 77 this
Yeah, why
morning to see
not?
what's going on. There's not really anything.
I need to hit my quota of leaving exit 28, so
Had to
I'm up
get
here.
biscuits going. That's
I have to get some biscuits, some sweet tea, and some cheer wine this morning.
And we're in Statesville because today Todd Starnes is coming to Studio A. And so if we sound disheveled, it's because we're breaking things. It's most commonly what happens around here. And so we're in Studio A today. Different vibe. This is more of News Commander Central.
Yes.
That's kind of the way I think of
Yeah.
it. Ben Daniels has rigged up extra lights in here today because, again, Todd Starnes is coming and he will be hosting his national show from noon to 3 here. That'll happen after Senator Vicky Sawyer's show, which airs every Friday from 11 to noon. Todd Starnes, noon to 3, Monday through Friday. And besides that, I saw a helicopter in Cornelius yesterday. That
Yes.
was pretty wild, huh?
I know, that's crazy.
It was just parked out, very Midtown vibes, right? Remember when Midtown used to be on Catawba? Now it's Port City.
Port City, yeah.
It was a different seafood place in between, too. I'm
It
trying to
was?
remember what it was.
I don't remember that.
There was a randomly intervening seafood place that it was for a short time. I can't remember what the name of it was.
Was it Midtown?
No. It was
It was
Midtown.
Midtown Sundries, and then it was something.
It was something else, and then
Before
it
it was
became
Port City?
City. Yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
don't
almost
remember that.
positive. Maybe I'm remembering history
trust you.
differently. Okay, well, no, trust me.
Hey,
Bill.
Hey, Bill. How is it?
man.
You're
How
still
is it in there?
you're still through a glass window.
Yeah, I got that going for me.
But I can
I
see
get, I
you.
get to see Mamie. That is
yeah,
nice.
that is nice. You
She's
see,
got
Me
a great
too.
smile.
Yeah, me too.
see more than just the back of my head.
No, you get to see me too, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you
no,
get to see me.
yeah, I got you. I hear you. I get to see Mamie. Mamie's excellent smile.
Thanks.
How are you guys? It's Friday.
Happy
Yes.
Friday.
Big Thursday.
Big Thursday.
You made it to Statesville.
Of course.
You did great.
Straight shot.
Straight up 77.
That's it.
It was dark out this morning.
Yeah, and kind of foggy.
Was it foggy?
Or yeah, low fog over Troutman. It's beautiful.
Mm.
Mm.
Do
it's
enjoy
comfy.
that drive
You see the
sometimes.
sunrise over the lake this morning? It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Did you buy any more Ethereum last night in the middle of the night doing nothing?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Did you see the SEC approved spot Ethereum EFTs?
ETFs.
Yeah, see, look, you see how much
He
your boy
knows,
knows
Ben.
about
He
it.
does
Look,
know.
No,
I'm
I
giving you
hadn't
the
heard.
inside. I'm giving you the inside.
No, I did not know that they approved it. That's pretty remarkable considering how long it took. Bitcoin. Sorry, Frank just raised the desk on me. I was like, what is
You want to
going
ride
on?
at Disney World or
I
something?
didn't press anything.
Just saw the desk go up.
But you kept talking like it was just natural, like there was nothing
Yeah.
that you could do about it, and you just have to accept what's happening. Yeah. No, 8. It looks like there were 8 different Ethereum ETFs that were approved by the SEC. Fidelity being one of those. I'm sure as far as probably names on here that I would guess that most people would just be instantly familiar with. Maybe another one, ARC 21, if you're familiar with that game. But Fidelity going in on Ethereum. So alternative currency, Mames, would you buy biscuits in alternative currencies?
If they were good, yeah.
Maybe Lake Norman, the currency or the biscuits?
Both.
Okay. Would you use maybe one of the 50 species of fish in Lake Norman to barter?
Yes, definitely.
okay.
Yes. I found that jellyfish, that one rare jellyfish that they discovered.
It's like
in
the size of
lake.
a penny?
And the size of a penny. I don't even know how. I would have just thought it was a piece of plastic floating around in the lake, too.
That might be like the ultra like gold level, right? Or like what is it? We always forget what the Marvel universe
Vibranium.
vibranium. Yeah, that would be like the vibranium of currency of fish.
What?
If you had to. The jellyfish,
the
because they're so
jellyfish?
rare to find, you know,
Yeah.
because they're so small.
Yeah, that'd be cool, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Did you know? That was one of our trivia questions the other night at Mackay's Bar, but did you know that
No.
they discovered jellyfish?
I
in
believe
the
I
lake?
said false on that
Oh, yeah,
question.
you
If
got
that
that
was a
one
true
wrong.
one of the several dozens that I got wrong, is that even possible?
Yeah.
It definitely happened. I'm still not any better at trivia. Even here in Statesville, Ben's walking around here, and at some point he's going to probably come in. Or Big Country.
Big country's here.
Big Country's here today.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Now he's here, and Frank's here too. Yeah, Frank also. The tent. Is it in the van? Okay, we'll find out.
We'll find it.
Hey, Frank's here too, Bill.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the first time you came up to Statesville, this is the same kind of scenario that happened, just absolute shenanigans and craziness because it was Christmas.
Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, it was the last show before Christmas.
and it was completely off the rails.
Was that my first show, my first full
In
show with you guys?
Statesville.
It was my first full show ever with WSIC.
How far we've
and
come.
yeah, it's still going to be unhinged today. I feel though.
Couple inches farther. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah, we're gonna be fully unhinged today. But it was just a wild show. I think everybody was just excited about Christmas and had a week off coming up, and so it was a little silly show, but we like to have a good time.
Aren't they all silly?
They are all silly actually, but that one was for my first show. Yeah, y'all set the bar high.
That was 5 months ago.
No way.
Yeah.
You think we should bring back
still here.
corporal punishment in schools?
6 months ago.
You think we should bring back corporal punishment in schools?
I was telling my kids about getting paddled the other day.
That's corporal punishment. Yeah, we used to get paddled in school, in elementary school.
Yeah. Did your paddle have holes in it?
No.
See, I thought corporal punishment was over, so here's a tweet by WSOC TV. WSOC TV's parent company Cox Media Group surveyed 8,000 teachers, and 71% of them reported being attacked by students.
Attacked.
Look, I'm giving you facts, bro. 71% out of 8,000
Actually, I have
surveyed.
seen. Sorry, I thought that you were saying that teachers were attacking students.
students
No,
were
on the other hand,
attacking
I have seen
teachers.
those videos. Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
71% of 8,000 teachers surveyed? That's
That's a
That's
lot.
a lot.
a lot of teachers getting beat, without anybody saying anything. That's kind of crazy. There's
That's an
fake
epidemic.
news? Or is this real?
I
mean, it's a real news
This
organization.
is a real news organization. I'm going to say this is real. This is not from teacher.
Define attacked. When do you? I feel attacked
When,
sometimes.
I was going to say what defines as attacked? Is that just being called stupid by your students, or does it physical attacks?
And that's an okay bar to be called stupid by. We're okay with that bar standard.
Oh, I'm just saying, where does the line start
That's
for
my question.
attacks?
Yeah.
Is it verbal attacks, or is it is this physical altercation?
Or did I believe the child had a negative thought toward me when I told him he couldn't do what he wanted? Is that also?
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel for these teachers. They got a hard job these days.
And that's why I'm flabbergasted. But Demi's a kindergarten teacher, so for me,
Right.
it's okay. She thankfully, as far as I
she
know,
has not been attacked by a kindergartner yet.
I'm gonna say attacked. I wouldn't use that word, attacked. I wouldn't use that. When you're 5, 6 to 18 years old, some of the decisions and way you reacted to things, right?
So if you asked her, would she say she's been attacked or no?
I think she'd say no.
Get her to call in.
She probably. What time is it?
7:13.
It's
She's not even in the car yet.
Oh.
So yeah, it's,
Jimmy, when you get in the car, let us know.
yeah. I'll wait for the ring notification, then I'll ask you again. That's what we can do. 71% though. That's not a small number, and that's why it had me concerned because it's okay, if parents teachers, excuse me, if teachers are getting attacked by students like this, we have a bigger problem.
My
So
mom-
bringing back paddling?
Yeah,
right.
let's
That's
go
gonna
back to
fix
corporal.
it?
Yeah,
That's gonna fix it. My mom
physical abuse.
was a elementary school principal, and she said the parents were almost always worse than the students.
Mhm.
If they had a student that was kind of out of control, she could
Expect the parent to be
expect
worse.
the parent to be a little bit worse, or not worse out of control, but to make excuses for their child. She said she found that a lot. So and so isn't able to sit still or concentrate or is talking back, and it would just be well, it's because the teacher isn't good enough and da da da. So
Okay, so now that you're saying that, right? Noah goes to kindergarten in August. Emmy's 3. She's gonna be perfect for her whole life.
He's a great child.
never done anything wrong ever.
No, he hasn't. As far as I know, as far as I've seen.
Little angel.
Stay where you are. There's more Good Morning LKN with Justin, Bill, and Mamie on the way from 105.9 100.7 WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, for our Friday, as we kick off the Memorial Day weekend, hot and humid with scattered thunderstorms. It looks a lot like summer across Lake Norman. We'll warm into the upper 80s for the afternoon. Do keep an eye out for Friday evening plans for a few scattered thunderstorms. That's kind of how the rest of the weekend and into Memorial Day will go. Humidity is back. It'll be warm, toasty, upper 80s each afternoon. Not everybody gets a storm every day, but just be ready to be a little flexible with outdoor plans. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Listen, save, enjoy. The WSIC app, available now in your app store.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. Langtree Live in Mooresville offers up free music on Thursday, May 23rd with a performance by area favorite and Carolina's premier rock and roll cover band, Black Glass. Event time is 6:30 p.m. with the concert powered by Waves Entertainment beginning at 7. Friday is live under the Oaks at Brookdale Village in Huntersville. Justin Minton's solo music performance of rock, R&B, and soul begins at 6 p.m. Grab your chairs and head to the Brookdale stage on Friday night for free music by Justin Minton. The Charlotte Motor Speedway has high-speed NASCAR racing for Memorial Day weekend. On Friday, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series holds the North Carolina Education Lottery 200. The ARCA Series is also in action on Friday with the General Tire 150. On Saturday, the NASCAR Cup Series holds their qualifying session, and the Xfinity Series races in the Bet MGM 300. Sunday, the NASCAR Cup Series competes in one of their crown jewels, the 65th running of the Coca-Cola 600. Visit CharlotteMotorspeedway.com for tickets and information. The Kane Center for the Arts welcomes Philip Hamrick on Friday, May 31st for his album release celebration. The singer-songwriter from Mooresville releases his first solo album as an independent artist with The Tunnel Club. Hamrick's personal stories are delivered through vocals and acoustics. Doors open at 7 p.m. with Hamrick's The Tunnel Club album release celebration at 8 p.m. on Friday, May 31st. For tickets, more information on this show and many other programs, visit kanearts.org. That's CAIN arts.org. To keep up with all the events happening around the community and much more, including amazing local deals, download the WSIC News app today.
They're back. More of Justin, Bill, and Mamie now. It's Good Morning LKN from WSIC. Local starts here.
Change Your Life, that's the title on the Good Morning LKN. 7:18. We're here, and it's Friday. Happy Friday to you if you're just hitting the streets. Do we have Jeff? We're working on it with you, brother. We're gonna get there. Just give us a minute here, Jeff. We'll figure it out at some point here as far as that goes. So we'll get traffic here. I'll let Bill do his thing. I put Bill in an environment usually that he has no idea what. Most of the days he shows up. Like if you hadn't seen the Coca-Cola 600 video yet that we did, it was the cooler pack prep video.
Yes.
Because this weekend is the Coca-Cola 600.
It is, yeah. Big race weekend.
How many years? It's been like...
It's 65.
Yeah, it's a lot of years.
It's a lot of
years of doing a race, and that shoot Bill showed up for, and we said, "Oh, cool, man! Thanks for coming. So glad you're here. Take your shirt off."
And then the very next day, we did it again.
Bill, thank you so much for coming to Cornelius Pontoon Rental. We're so excited to go on the boat. I'm so glad you're able to get out of the studio. Take your clothes off.
Yeah, I know.
Is that wrong? Is that like hazing?
No, it just
or
shows that Bill shows up every day not knowing what's going to happen by the end of the day. So it's always a fun surprise.
That's very true.
Yes.
So we actually have a contest going on right now. Are we past the entry time?
We are done. The entry time is over. We will announce the winner 7:30-ish.
Okay. That range.
Yep. So we have two winners.
Okay.
Should we announce them both in the same segment, or should we do one and then the other?
I think let's do one and then the next. I like that idea.
We'll do second place first, and then
Okay.
we'll come back after in the 8 o'clock hour. We'll do grand prize winners.
I like that.
And if you won, we'll contact you via either Facebook or Instagram messaging. Wherever you signed up.
Wherever you decide you watch and view your content.
Yes,
Maybe that's
right.
a little bit.
That's right. We'll come to you.
I've got a question. You remember when Chick-fil-A changed my life? Did I tell you about that story?
It was the spicy strips.
The spicy strips. So I'm wondering, would this change your life? Maybe mango pepper bacon sandwich.
That's
that
going to
too
be
much?
on their summer menu.
Maple pepper bacon. That combo. That trifecta.
Maple pepper bacon. I think I could.
720.
Man, we've been slacking on the food conversations. I'm a little.
Well, no, I
disappointed
actually
in
take it
us.
back. I think at 7:06 in like 4 seconds, I mentioned biscuits.
Well, I've been talking about biscuits since about 5:30 this morning. on the show, we have not. I think I could get down with a maple pepper bacon sandwich. I don't think it's going to change my life. Is this going to do for you what the spicy strips did? And
It's
also
hard to
know
say
that
that,
this
though.
is a limited time sandwich, so you cannot put all your hopes and dreams into the maple pepper bacon.
No, you can't. You've had posts go viral. You know you can't. You don't know what your tum-tum's going to choose. You know what I mean? Like maple
we don't know
pepper.
what the internet's gonna choose.
Maple pepper bacon could just send fireworks. Coupled with the peach milkshake that's coming
I
back
don't like
too.
the peach milkshake. I'm sorry.
Do you don't like chunks of peach inside of ice
No.
cream?
I always said don't put fruit in my ice cream. I don't like it. Don't do it.
What about cottage cheese? You
No.
big on cottage cheese?
No, in my ice cream or just in general?
In general?
No. Fun fact, that was Richard Nixon's favorite food.
Was it really?
Cottage cheese, of all things.
It was just random fact.
Random more trivia for you, yes.
I think Jeff's on the phone now.
We got Jeff?
The funny thing is that I could have answered the phone here in Studio A with Jeff, but I let Bill. I just didn't want to mess Bill up like that. I didn't want to do that to him. Jeff, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. I thought I was going to be punching one all day for you guys. You guys got through.
Yes, sir. Welcome in. Happy Friday to you. How are the streets looking?
Happy Friday. Traffic is getting heavier as the morning progresses. Of course, more Memorial Day weekend. Be prepared for some slowdowns. 77 northbound and southbound. Like I say, both ways. Traffic is getting heavier. There's no accidents to report at this time. Secondary roads in Statesville, Mooresville, everything looks good right now. So good start to the Friday. I would comment for you talking about teachers.
Yes, sir.
I taught at Statesville Christian School, middle school Bible, and I think every parent ought to be a teacher for a month. It would give you a whole new perspective on things. I had a young man throw a floor van out the window.
Oh my goodness.
So you can have different, everything under the sun can happen, but I do think every parent ought to be a teacher for a month.
Also, every parent should be a child for a month. How about that? Should we go both? You can try both out. You could be
I would love to be a child for a month.
student.
Please let me swap places.
And then you could also be the teacher, and then we get a full perspective for everybody.
That's the truth. I think we all learned, Jeff, during COVID, those of us that were trying to teach our children from home learned exactly how valuable teachers are. That was rough. My own child, that was rough.
It's not just at school. You're planning lessons. You're grading things in the evening. You're filling in the different. Teachers wear many hats. So I shout out to all our teachers. They have a tough job, but appreciate the ones that are educating our kids and helping them walking along with the parents.
There we go, Jeff. We appreciate you, sir. We'll talk to you at 8:15, assuming we haven't blown the place up yet.
All right. Well, you're up in my neck of the woods, Statesville.
Yeah,
so,
come on by today.
Come
on by and
say
say
hey.
hey, Jeff. If you catch a minute.
How long you guys? I get off at 12:30. Will you guys be up there? Or
I'm staying the night. I'm sleeping I'm sleeping right here on the table. They just keep the mic strapped to me. I'm doing overnights now. So.
All right. Well, if you guys are around, I'll stop by. But
yes, sir.
Have a good morning.
Thank you, sir.
Jeff.
You too. Drive safe.
There we go.
The tone comes in here, in
That's
Studio
sound I
A.
know.
That's one of the differences. The tone comes in.
Jeff's talking about the teachers. We're still doing the Teacher of the Month contest.
That's still happening.
Every single month.
Even in the summer months.
Even in the summer, because teachers sometimes get, they give them a hard time. Oh, y'all get summers off, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? They work so nonstop. And you can say from Demi being a teacher, from my mom, my sisters being a teacher, I know how hard they work.
Oh, yeah.
And that summertime, that's their time to kind of rest and recover. And it's what, 6 weeks maybe that they get off before they're right back into it.
Yeah. And the principals and some of the administrators don't get any time.
Right.
That's
like my mom was
just
a principal.
gig.
She got 2 weeks off in the summertime. That was it. So, I was so excited when she retired. I was like, can you finally come see my children do something, my child do something at school instead of everyone else's? And
what teacher wouldn't want a $50 gift certificate to Nina's Boutique or a gentle whitening treatment from Brighter Smiles?
Right.
Even in the summertime.
I'll take it.
That's the
anytime.
time really a teacher has to go utilize it.
Yeah, and do some self-care, enjoy some time to themselves.
Sheesh.
So be a good time. Good time for any teacher. So yes, that contest goes all through the summer. We are not taking a break for the summer, so keep putting your entries in.
How many satellites do you think are in space?
Oh my gosh, like thousands.
Definitely thousands. So did you know Starlink alone has over Earth?
Who's Starlink?
Stop.
I don't know. Who's Starlink? Is that sounds
cousin
like another
cousin to Neuralink? You don't know Starlink?
Starlink is
Neuralink's cousin? Yeah.
No, I didn't.
You didn't know that?
It's
They're
just 'cause
both
they have
owned
the
by
same last
Elon.
name.
So Starlink is like satellite internet, and Elon has delivered to the world high-speed internet via satellite. And
can I get it?
You can.
Do I have to pay?
I get Twitter ads all the time of refurbished Starlink panels for like $300.
They keep coming up with these things that I'm pretty sure they just grabbed from like Star Trek, Star Wars, and Marvel.
We're gonna have to
All
talk
these made-up names.
to Frank Horvath, our engineer, who's hanging out with Bill right now over at the producer. They could actually just talk to us right now, but they're doing things.
They're working.
How many satellites are there in the world, Frank? Or in the world, and around the Earth? How many?
A lot.
A lot.
Like you think when you say a lot, like 1 million?
I mean, yeah, because if you think about it, you know, it's not just like normal satellites that are controllable, like manned. We also have satellites that are just space junk that's flying
That's
around.
just been there.
Yeah.
Do we put trash in space?
Yes.
That seems like a smarter plan. Why do we need to like? Are we worried that like eventually like
Think it'll fall down?
Like, does it hurt the sun less in theory when you put it in space rather than the water? Because I feel like the water gets hurt more, right? And burning it isn't really good, or burying it.
I don't think we're like taking like bags of trash and launching it in.
That's what I
thought we were gonna do.
thinking.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like, you know, just normal space trash. Not
No,
like
I think we're talking
your
about
Starbucks floating around.
Yeah.
in
So
orbit.
no
Yeah.
more landfills. Just
Yeah.
launch it into space.
What was
Yeah,
the
I
point
know.
of SpaceX? I thought Elon was getting all the trash out
Space
of here.
trash.
I mean, he is working on this whole Mars launch, so there might be some politicians that are going to be launched out in space. Which, you know, hey, that you might consider that space trash, but
There you go. See, taking out the trash. That's what we're doing. I actually, should we look into this space trash? Is this the way of the future? Or
I
because
think it'd be expensive.
it would
Like,
be expensive, but
prohibitively expensive.
But if we bought, like, let's say we just did, could we find a way to do like one big haul of trash at a time? Like
One a year.
everyone submit. Yeah, it's kind of like the purge. Instead of the like killing everybody and doing, you know, lawless crimes that you want to,
Yeah.
we all collectively come together as a planet and throw all our trash away
In one rocket.
in one big
How
rocket.
big would the rocket? How many
I don't
pounds of trash
know.
would it have to carry?
How are we doing on that propulsion technology of getting stuff into orbit?
Getting
How
a
bad
million,
Let me Google it.
is that?
getting like 100,000 tons of trash into space. This video though says that there's only 6,000.
6,000 Starlink satellites orbiting Earth.
That
Now it's a
seems
bunch
low
of
to
little
me.
dots, though. It's a bunch
There are
of
a
little
bunch
dots.
of dots. Yeah.
I guess I don't know how much coverage area you get, you know, on your satellite. Is space? I mean, I guess it's a new selling point you could use for real estate. Sky views, just in general, like you
Think
could
you
just
could
say,
sell that?
I can. You can see the sky from the unit.
The sky.
You think people are interested in that? Like, oh, you can see. Is that enough of a selling point these days, or no?
I don't know.
Not a new
People buy
feature?
anything
Yeah,
really. Let's
it's a
call
new
Claudia,
feature.
see what she thinks.
You could buy a star.
You can buy a star.
I've bought a star.
You have?
I still get text messages to buy more stars.
Is that a scam though?
I mean, sure. What am I going to do? Visit it? Like, how am I going to know if it's real or not?
Like, how do they get the rights to sell you this?
I don't even know. I don't even think it's in our galaxy.
sea
Like it's
monkey?
yeah, like
Same concept, you know.
but it's a really nice gift for
But
people.
You get
you
a nice
know?
piece of paper. Well, I bought Rob for Father's Day last year. I bought him a lion from the zoo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from not Zootastic, but like I bought him the North Carolina Zoo. Yeah, you can sponsor an
You
animal.
bought him a lion? That's
So
pretty
I
legit.
bought him a lion.
Dang.
Yeah.
Did you get play dates?
No, he can go visit it and say, "That's my lion." We haven't, and it's only for a year, so I have to renew the lease if
Does
I
he
want to
wear
keep
like
him.
a tag, like with like
With Rob's-
owner
Rob's picture on.
Yeah.
I think we're fractional owners of the lion. I don't think that my $99 a month
a
pays for
collective.
all the lions.
It's a collective EFT, ETF,
Yeah, so
something like that.
we own 5% of that lion.
Probably good meat.
More Good Morning LKN with Justin, Bill, and Mamie is on the way from 105.9 100.7 WSIC.
Well, for our Friday, as we kick off the Memorial Day weekend, hot and humid with scattered thunderstorms. It looks a lot like summer across Lake Norman. We'll warm into the upper 80s for the afternoon. Do keep an eye out for Friday evening plans for a few scattered thunderstorms. That's kind of how the rest of the weekend and into Memorial Day will go. Humidity is back. It'll be warm, toasty, upper 80s each afternoon. Not everybody gets a storm every day, but just be ready to be a little flexible with outdoor plans. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owed the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louis found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louis has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louis.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-517-9383. That's 800-517-9383. 800-517-9383.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
What if you could wake up pain-free so you can leave the stress behind and conquer your day? Serenity Now Massage Therapy. 2 locations in Mooresville and Cornelius. Or book your next massage at SerenityNowMassageAndWellness.com.
When you have problems with your heating system, you need SHA Mechanical. Serving the region since 1975, SHA will make sure your system always stays in the best condition. Visit SHA Mechanical online at shamechanical.com.
Now is the right time to buy or sell your home. I'm Matt Madison with Madison & Company Realty. With high interest rates, low inventory, and a lot of people moving to our area, it makes people wonder. But we have the answers for you. Call us at Madison & Company Realty in Statesville to help you navigate the real estate market. 704-873-7700. Visit us online at MadisonCompanyRealtyNC.com. Madison & Company Realty, we've got you covered.
Hear that? 67 American muscle car. Oh, yeah.
Well, nothing beats my Toro time cutter from Sharp's Lawn Equipment. It cuts circles around the competition, cutting my mowing time in half.
Right now, Sharp's Lawn Equipment is offering 0% financing up to $800 rebates and Toro time cutter mowers as low as $29.99. Visit Sharp's Lawn Equipment in Statesville or visit us at sharpslawn.com.
Make radio great again.
Hey, WSIC, this is Todd Starnes. The Make Radio Great Again tour is stopping in Statesville on May 24th.
It's gonna hit the shame.
Join me for a book signing and meet and greet.
That's us, that's right. Gotta love this American ride.
Sign up to meet Todd Starnes now at WSICnews.com/Todd.
Come visit with us on May 24th at the WSIC studio in Statesville.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Mortgage rates have dipped below 7% for the first time in more than a month. According to Freddie Mac, the average for a 30-year fixed-rate loan is 6.94%. Mortgage rates hovering close to 7% are preventing many buyers from being able to afford properties. TikTok has quietly made it easier for content creators to earn money on its shopping platform. There was no official announcement, but TikTok notified users that it's lowering the threshold for joining its affiliates program from 5,000 followers to 1,000. Memorial Day weekend is upon us, and 88% of Americans say they'll spend at least one night away from home this summer. According to NerdWallet, 22% of Gen Zers will do so for a concert. Stocks are looking at a higher open this Friday after yesterday's more than 600-point drop for the Dow. It's looking like a 55-point gain for Dow futures this morning. Investors are seeing more evidence of easing inflation. Courtney Dunhope, Bloomberg Radio.
Now, back to more of Good Morning LKN with Justin, Bill, and Mamie on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, OKN. 7:35. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're having a good one. Really just kind of curious this morning.
What you curious about this morning?
Does Ohio even matter in November? I don't. I could just keep going on the politicals if you want. Do you want to keep going?
That's my favorite thing to
I
talk
know.
about.
That's why, and I feel like that's what I put on the sheet last night completely, is all the political stuff. So President Joe Biden will not appear on Ohio's November presidential ballot, according to the Secretary of State.
Really?
Seems like a turn of the tides happening right there. I don't know why. I didn't look up why, but it seems like he's not going to be on the ballot in Ohio, at least for now. And there's some drama there, but we'll come back to that later. I really want to know if this was AI or not. That's the one I'm really curious about. Is this AI? Because this has me a little nervous. So I don't know if you followed China, Taiwan, anything like that, but then this video, of course, comes out. Is it? You think this is real? This robotic dog that's the cyber dog kind of thing walking around with the military
I've
over there?
seen this, so not this specific video, but I've seen another similar video of a robot dog like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really have these robot dogs. This one didn't have a machine gun. This one was like delivering packages somewhere though.
Yeah,
But
I failed to mention this particular one has machine guns strapped to
Yeah,
its
that doesn't
back,
seem safe.
walking around.
It looks scary too. Looks like something out of all these Star Wars, Star Trek things.
I
coming to life.
told Demi I did not want a dog right now, but now I might.
Would you get this dog?
This seems like a more manageable type of pet to have.
You don't have
right
to feed
here.
it, I bet. Except
No,
bullets.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably stays in the spot you tell him to stay at.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about the bathroom situation. What do you think?
No.
If you could have a
Don't worry about a machine gun being in your house at all
robotic
times.
Layla, what do you think? Like,
No, it wouldn't be the same. My sweet little Layla girl. She's so sweet. We actually last night, I don't know what got us on the subject, but Rob and I were talking, and I was like, well, we'll just clone her. We'll just clone her one day whenever she's getting kind of old, worried about her lifespan. We'll just clone her. And so we looked up how much to clone a dog. How much you think? Right now. You can right now you can clone your dog. If you love your dog
I
as
have
much as
questions
I
about
love
clone,
mine.
but I'll go with clone.
No. Well, it's not really. Yes, you
Like
take their
Stefan,
DNA.
like coming out
No.
of-
You're taking their DNA and you're just having the dog with the
Continuing
same.
on.
DNA.
Yeah.
You're making it a twin.
Okay.
How much would it be?
$10,000.
No.
More?
Much more.
No way.
Yeah, $50,000.
No way.
The one that we
It's a
looked up.
sham,
Yeah.
man. How would you know?
It's the same as buying a star, right? They're just like, here's another dog that's the same breed as yours.
Yeah, exactly. They take the picture of Layla. Did they ask for it up front? Give us pictures of your dog.
Yes,
so we
yes,
know.
yes.
If they were real, they would say, don't give us any pictures. Give us only her poop.
Only her saliva
stool.
or whatever you need to clone a
Yeah.
dog. Yeah, just do the swab on the inside of her cheek, and then we'll hand you
Could
another
you
one.
extract her? Could you, pull blood from her and send it in to clone her?
Could I? Yeah. Yeah, that's
you
no
could
problem.
handle that?
Yeah, I got no
the,
problem with
the
that.
mom strength coming in on that.
Yeah,
do what you
yeah, I
gotta
could
do.
definitely do that.
I'd probably pass out.
If you just had to get a vial of blood from your animal,
I don't know. Yeah,
Your
I've
pet?
never had to do it.
I'd be fine with that. I'd be okay with that. I can't handle the sick though. Like when they puke and stuff, I can't handle that. I just say, sorry, kid, you're on your own. With Katie, I did not do. No, I'll clarify. Not when she was younger. Now that she's old enough that she can get to the bathroom on her own, I just touch the door and say, I'm sorry, you're sick. I can't help you.
Just hand on the door, like
Yeah.
vibes through it.
Yeah, just
Good luck.
letting her know.
Yeah,
I love you.
We're together in this.
When you're done, I'll brush your hair for you.
And I'm not saying I couldn't put a shot into an animal or anything like that. I'm not saying that. It's more that whenever I go to a medical facility or I go to the vet or let's say a elderly care facility, we'll
Mhm.
say the ammonia smell, I almost pass out.
Oh,
and
that's
so
the
that's it's not so much that I'm not saying I'm scared. My body just says
Has a reaction to it.
Right.
Yeah.
My mind wants to.
Yeah.
My body
You don't think you could?
gives up.
No. When you gave blood not too long ago. Did that bother you?
If I don't watch the stick in part,
You're
that's
okay?
the one. Like I'll do like a funny thing, like, oh yeah, no, it's funny, and then I'll look like right after it's stuck in because
Yeah.
like as long as I don't.
So my nurse told me when you get blood draws or whatever, if you breathe in, that helps your whole body relax. So when they're putting the needle in, sometimes they'll tell you that they'll say take a deep breath
Mhm.
in, and that like relaxes does something with your brain to relax your whole body. If you do that, if you do a deep breath in as they're putting the needle in, so
Something I've always been told my whole life is to wash my hands before.
yes, that
when
that
I
is a
leave
great thing.
the
You know what? Whenever COVID happened and there were all these things about how to wash your hands, I was like, all these people out here haven't been washing their hands their whole lives.
That's really what we were
that
changing.
that was what started people to be like, oh yeah, before I eat, I should probably wash my hands after I touch everything in the world and all the germs.
Or when you're out at like a public restroom and you hear the restroom use, but then you don't hear the sink. You just hear straight from restroom to
judge
door.
them immediately. They're the worst person alive. Yeah.
But is all hand soap antibacterial?
No, it's not. It's not. It has to be labeled antibacterial for it to be antibacterial hand soap.
So then, what's the point of non-antibacterial?
Well, you can still
hand-
get clean from washing your hands.
It just doesn't get rid of bad stuff.
Doesn't get rid of the bacteria, perhaps. But at least you don't have gunk on your hands.
So is it okay?
Clean
so
under your fingernails, get rid of like the surface germs.
if this might help, okay. So antibacterial always says on the bottle gets rid of 99.9%.
Yeah.
maybe non-antibacterial is that 0.1%.
Maybe it is.
Gets rid of that side of the germ scale.
Maybe that's what it does, or maybe it just gets rid of 97% of it or something. The antibacterial goes to the next level.
Or just mask the stank.
Maybe.
Like green apple.
Green apple.
Like you can get green apple flavored regular hand soap. Just
yes.
whatever flavor.
Yes. Do you guys have the bougie? Do you guys have like the bougie hand soap in your house that always?
Aldi's got hand soap, though.
They do have hand soap.
Yeah, we're on the hand soap.
You're on the Aldi hand soap.
I don't mind Aldi now that because the pricing difference again on box food right now, like and things like that, like produce is actually pretty good at Aldi, surprisingly.
Yeah, it is good
for the price. And it's like to where you can't really buy necessarily all the time like individual tomatoes. You know, they have like the 2 or 3 pack kind of in the packages kind of style.
Mhm.
So definitely some uniqueness there. So.
But yeah. So all hand soap is not antibacterial. Some of it's just soap.
I think it's a sham.
But like when you wash your body, do you use antibacterial soap
I look for
on
it
your
now.
body? Your body
I
too?
waited for a long time for Dove to have one because I like
I don't
Dove.
think any of the body soaps like Dove.
They do
and-
now.
They do now. They have an
there's
antibacterial
select. There's
version.
select, yes.
I think
Or what's the guy who was the Minotaur?
Guy who was
Old
the
Spice.
Minotaur? Oh,
Old
Old
Spice.
Spice.
Yeah. They have
I didn't know
an
where that was
anti-
going.
And Axe has an antibacterial. The dude ones do.
The guys.
The lady ones.
The lady ones don't.
The what, Frank?
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews.
Yeah, he was funny
The Old
too.
Spice guy.
But he wasn't the Minotaur.
I
Terry
don't remember
Crews was
Old
the
Spice.
bouncing boobies guy.
But I don't
Well,
remember.
yeah, that's what caught my attention.
Is
There's a Minotaur guy.
Yeah, the
For
other
the
guy's
Old
the
Spice
half
commercial?
horse, half.
I don't remember that.
Bill, you
not
know what
their-
I'm talking about.
I'm not their demo, so I wasn't paying
Yeah,
attention.
I'm not sure if Minotaur is the correct. I don't think it was Minotaur. A Minotaur.
He was half horse, half man. Isn't that a Minotaur?
No, Minotaur is the one that's like the bull's
Yeah,
head,
it's- yeah.
the horns, horse's body.
Forgive
It's
me.
a Minotaur.
That's a Minotaur.
Centaur?
Centaur.
Centaur.
Our Greek
Yeah.
mythology terms are coming in handy today.
Wait, he's not real?
Oh, he is.
Yeah, just like Normie.
Do you see Normie in this room? That's what I was expecting you guys to
Yeah,
ask me
it's like,
next
is
right
Normie
there.
here? Is that why we're here today? Normie's here? No, that's not why we're here today.
Have you signed up yet for the Coca-Cola 600 giveaway? Well, it's too late.
It's
You
too
can't.
late.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but next segment we're gonna pull the second place winner, and then at the 8 o'clock hour we'll pull the grand prize winner.
Okay, so 7:45 we pull the first,
7:45.
and then at 8 o'clock we
First
pull
place.
the second. Second place.
We're
for
going backwards.
7:45.
Going
Okay.
second place and then first place. Yep.
Wow. The race is this weekend.
It is.
President Trump might be there.
I think he's gonna be here.
He was in the Bronx last night.
He was.
Did you catch any clips online overnight?
I did not catch anything from last night. No, I woke up at I met you at 5:45. I woke
Yep.
up at 5:15.
Mhm.
Got ready, and then I was there on time.
You
though.
were. I
wasn't
looked at
late.
my watch. Oh, it's 5:45. Let me hop in the van, and there comes Mames.
There,
Followed
right on
in.
time,
That
right on
worked out
time.
well.
So yes.
So President Trump might be there this weekend, and it's always just going to be a good race. It's what 65 years of racing at the
Yes.
Coca-Cola, 45, 65, a big number as far as number of races go. So it's a exciting time celebrating the Veterans Memorial Day weekend. Plenty to do there. Grateful for all of the service members who have, gave the ultimate sacrifice, gave their life, so
Yes.
we could have this freedom. Like hanging out here with you today, along with Todd Starnes, who's going to be here live. He is in Statesville. He is present in Statesville somewhere. I'm not. He's not with us right now in this room.
No, but he will be here today.
Today, in this same room later on
That's
today,
exciting.
noon to 3. Todd Starnes show will be live from WSIC.
What do you think his favorite thing about Lake Norman is going to be?
I'm excited for you to ask him that
I am
question.
going to ask him. I'm going to ask him fast though, like I ask.
I'll be curious if he had any time in Lake Norman in daylight. I don't think he did because he was at WSJS in Statesville. In Winston yesterday doing his show.
But he's here now.
He's here now.
And he was here, yeah.
You think he sleeps?
Oh, definitely.
That'd be weird to ask him if he's like a slippers kind of guy.
You should really stick around to hear what the crazy gang of 3 have to say next. Good morning, LKN on WSIC.
Well, for our Friday, as we kick off the Memorial Day weekend, hot and humid with scattered thunderstorms. It looks a lot like summer across Lake Norman. We'll warm into the upper 80s for the afternoon. Do keep an eye out for Friday evening plans for a few scattered thunderstorms. That's kind of how the rest of the weekend and into Memorial Day will go. Humidity is back. It'll be warm, toasty, upper 80s each afternoon. Not everybody gets a storm every day, but just be ready to be a little flexible with outdoor plans. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. Langtree Live in Mooresville offers up free music on Thursday, May 23rd with a performance by area favorite and Carolina's premier rock and roll cover band, Black Glass. Event time is 6:30 p.m. with the concert powered by Waves Entertainment beginning at 7. Friday is Live Under the Oaks at Birkdale Village in Huntersville. Justin Minton's solo music performance of rock, R&B, and soul begins at 6 p.m. Grab your chairs and head to the Birkdale stage on Friday night for free music by Justin Minton. The Charlotte Motor Speedway has high-speed NASCAR racing for Memorial Day weekend. On Friday, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series holds the North Carolina Education Lottery 200. The ARCA Series is also in action on Friday with the General Tire 150. On Saturday, the NASCAR Cup Series holds their qualifying session, and the Xfinity Series races in the Bet MGM 300. Sunday, the NASCAR Cup Series competes in one of their crown jewels, the 65th running of the Coca-Cola 600. Visit CharlotteMotorspeedway.com for tickets and information. The Kane Center for the Arts welcomes Philip Hamrick on Friday, May 31st for his album release celebration. The singer-songwriter from Mooresville releases his first solo album as an independent artist with The Tunnel Club. Hamrick's personal stories are delivered through vocals and acoustics. Doors open at 7 p.m. with Hamrick's The Tunnel Club album release celebration at 8 p.m. on Friday, May 31st. For tickets, more information on this show and many other programs, visit kanearts.org. That's CAIN arts.org. To keep up with all the events happening around the community and much more, including amazing local deals, download the WSIC News app today.
Horn Heating and Air Conditioning is looking for HVAC rock stars. If you want to work for a company that values its employees with great pay and benefits, then give Horn Heating and Air Conditioning a try. Horn Heating and Air Conditioning, hornhvac.com.
Give us a call now at 844-STUDIO-4. It's Good Morning LKN on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, OKN. 7:48. Happy Friday. This weekend.
Friday.
Yeah, this weekend's Memorial Day weekend. Monday, we are going to have best of. So pretty much Monday on all the shows, it's either going to be pre-recorded or a rerun. It is a new pre-recording of today's Real Talk we did new with Claudia, where we also introduced a host who previously was on WSIC and is now bringing his show back, Brad Roach. Of Element Home Loans. For the Plan is the name of the show. He's in the mortgage industry as a broker, as a planner. And so we've been chatting for a while. Yeah, we're excited about having Brad on again and having that perspective and what's going on in the market as far as mortgages go and keeping up with the financial conversation if that's something of interest to you. His show, along with all the content, is always available on demand on the WSIC News app, which you can get on the iOS and the Google Play stores. This weekend, Coca-Cola 600.
Yes.
We did a contest.
We did a contest.
You could have won tickets to the 600, including the potential of pre-race track tickets.
That's right.
And that will happen pretty much now because we're going to draw a winner.
Yes, so the winner, so this is our second place winner that we're announcing now.
And this is just for 4 tickets.
4 tickets to Coca-Cola 600. Our winner is Karen Smith.
Karen!
On Facebook. Karen is going to take, so part of the contest, you had to say who you were going to take with you. She's taking Stephanie Benson, David Joseph, and Arthur Smith. So she's going to take with her to the race. So
okay.
I've already called their names out too. So, hey,
there
you know Karen, tell her.
You better tell. Somebody better call Karen.
Yeah.
Make sure she still can go.
Yeah. So, yeah, congratulations, Karen. You get 4 tickets to the Coca-Cola 600. We'll be messaging you with details on how to get
Now, that
your
was the
tickets.
second place
That's
winner.
the second place
That's
winner.
just the 4 tickets. At the the top of the hour, 8 o'clock, we're going to do the winner of first place, which is 4 tickets plus the pre-race track passes.
That's right. That's right. So, Karen, have fun at the race with your friends this weekend or your family, whoever you're taking. Yeah, thanks for entering. There you go.
Have a good time.
It's going to be great weather this weekend, too. So, it's going to be a good
perfect.
time. Good time out there.
It almost a little too hot yesterday for me.
You thought it was too hot
It's
yesterday?
getting close. Like if I'm out there too long.
But it got like cloudy, rainy by the end of the day. It was kind of nice in the evening.
Yeah, but once it happens, it's like the whole day. My mind is like, nah, it doesn't matter if like the temperature drops 20 degrees. Nah, it was too hot today.
It was too hot.
Just gets there.
Yeah.
That's it. Too hot not too hot for some of the elected officials down in the North Mech area from doing their annual fitness challenge. This is an annual thing, right?
This is the annual fitness challenge. It's between, I believe it's between Huntersville, Davidson, and Cornelius. They do the mayor's fitness challenge every year.
Cornelius brought home the gold.
Cornelius won. I'm glad they won in spite of the way that
I was going to say, I did not facilitate, participate in, or contribute in a positive
very proud
manner.
that those of you in Cornelius have outweighed my bad food and drink decisions.
It's a good balance. It's an equilibrium.
I appreciate what you guys are doing out there for the community. So congratulations to Mayor Washam. Town of Cornelius Parks and Recs has some fun pictures with Mayor Washam and Christy Clarks, who's the mayor of Huntersville. But that's always a fun challenge, and I like how Huntersville, Cornelius, Davidson specifically are always getting together and thinking about things because those towns are so close together, and so I appreciate the collaborations that they do with each other.
Part of the fitness and the mantra, parks, that's always an important part. Parks and recreation is always important. Do you go to parks a lot? Are you a parks person?
I'm not a huge parks person. Now, I will say, post Memorial Day, and this is just because I live here, a lot of people like to come up to the lake between Memorial Day and Labor Day. And if you've lived here long enough, you know that once we hit, September, it starts clearing out again. So I do love to take Layla over to Ramsey Creek Park. We go there a lot. Pre-Memorial Day, Ramsey Creek is opening this weekend.
They have a dog park at Ramsey Creek, right? Like
they do have a dog park, but
yeah.
she likes the water, so I take her over. There's a little tiny section.
Little sliver.
Call it the Secret Beach.
Secret Beach.
Perfect for Layla. She can
at Ramsey Creek.
Yeah, she has a really, really good time over there. But yeah, the Ramsey Creek Public Beach opens up this weekend as well.
So Layla is your reason for going to a park if you go to a park.
Yes.
Okay. And so similar to the pets in
if
my life.
I had kids who played, your children, they
called them my pets.
Katie's kind of aged out of playing on the playground.
She doesn't want to. You want to go ride the slide, Katie? What does she say when you say that to her?
No, she asked if we could put Layla on it. And I said no. Last time I went to Ramsey Creek, I was like, you want to go and take Layla to Ramsey Creek? And she was like, yeah, can we put Layla on the playground? I was like, probably not. That's probably not a good idea. But
oh, I'm not going to go then.
Yeah, it was. No, she ended up going. We had a good time. We took some food down there and had fun. But we went out. So she graduated from high school on Wednesday. Went out. She chose Duckworth for her graduation meal. Is where she wanted to go. So we went to Duckworth, and I obviously overshare with everyone there at the restaurant. She's graduating today. I'm so proud of her. Da, 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 da. And she was like, Mom, stop. And I was like, look, I have one child. You only do this once. I don't have anybody else to,
gotta enjoy the time.
Be excited about, be proud of. It's the only time I get to do this. And she said, what about Layla? And I was like, oh, she has no chance. Well, the poor waitress there thought Kitty was referring to another child in the family and almost started crying. And I was like, no. It's our dog. It's not.
How dare you speak negatively like this about a human being?
Another child that I did not invite to this graduation meal. I should have just let it play. But she started to well up with tears, and I was like, no, it's okay. It's not a second child. It's just my dog. She's not going to graduate. But I will clone her.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, spend $50,000 to clone her. That's okay.
College tuition to clone her.
Gonna not be a child at that point.
Right.
It's kind of like, what was that? What was the with the little kid who was the robot? It wasn't Bicentennial Man. That was Robin Williams. But there was another one where it was like the kid from The Sixth Sense. Remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that movie?
Yeah,
and he was like a robot kid. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that movie.
There was some.
Was Jude Law in that one?
Is that the little kid?
Yeah. Was it called Artificial Intelligence?
Was it called AI?
I think it was
Artificial
called
Intelligence?
Artificial Intelligence. Yeah.
Oh. Should we be nervous
yeah,
now?
I haven't
Should
thought
we
about that movie in a while? Yeah.
It's almost coming full circle.
Give me an AI child. That's what I need right there. That one would behave all the time. You just tell it what to do, and it does it.
It's summertime special. Summer's popping off with that one. That's it.
One of those AI kids.
Summertime is getting serious. I always enjoy getting out. Now that Noah and Emmy are at the age we can be outside longer than 12 minutes, it's really fun. Found this. Love water guns. Love Nerf gun fights with Noah. We absolutely water in general, right? Water related. This water gun that I found is about as next level as I think it gets for kids, and this is straight automatic little mini pistol. Is this like an automatic pistol? Is that the best way to describe this thing here? What do you think?
That looks painful. If it
You think
hits
it's painful?
You think that would hurt?
I don't know. He's trying to get her right in the back of the head, though.
Yeah, I'd be real mad if somebody hit me in if I'm that girl, I'm like, no, I'm not playing that game.
You can see this too right now on the WSIC News app with the video live stream. But I think that water guns, this level, right, kind of gets kids reinvigorated. This is, you take what's Fortnite, that
Yes,
game.
yes.
I had never played it. I've still not technically played it, but yesterday I was up here. Ben brought his son, who's older. Gosh, he's middle school now and something. So
He graduated from 5th grade yesterday.
yes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I should know that. Thank
called
you for
and
that.
told
He's
me.
outside right now, so he's not listening. So it's
No,
okay.
no. He called and told me.
Okay, good. Emery plays Fortnite, and like a bunch of kids do, right, and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm watching it, and this could get them outside and off the screen.
Be like
a little bit.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, there we go.
Fortnite.
Was
Go.
that a COVID thing? Was the Pokemon Go?
Pokemon Go was pre-COVID. No, that was pre-COVID.
Where you go out and like you point your camera toward,
Yeah.
and there's a Pokemon behind the bush.
Yeah.
Pikachu.
Yeah. I
And you
never
could do
played
like
it.
real life.
Never played it.
I didn't play it either, but I get the general gist. Like,
Yeah, but
you
it's just to
are
get
Ash
people
Ketchum.
out of you're going out there and you're catching them all. That's
Gotta
the thing,
catch
right?
'em all.
Right, that's
That
the
was
thing.
good.
So you're
Yeah.
actually catching them in the wild.
Physically
catching them.
Well, digitally.
But would you?
Not really,
Okay,
almost.
so
I learned that the hard way.
this water gun, are you just hitting Noah full blast right in the face?
Straight to the face. Oh yeah, no. In the water fights, I don't back down.
No,
No,
no.
absolutely not. No. There's something that my son needs to learn very early on in life, and that's life's tough. And it starts with daddy
But
shooting you in
also
the
that
face
he's
with a water
perfect.
gun. Yeah.
He's never done anything
Simultaneously, don't worry, son. I'm the only one who can beat you on this planet. That's the other thing.
Oh,
It's
that's
like,
the other
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
So my mom used to say I always had to listen to her as long as she could beat me at arm wrestling.
Yeah. So, and how long did
So,
that go?
At least till I was like out of college. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
wow.
before
Would she challenge you,
Yeah,
like duel you
yes,
like that?
yes, yes.
You want to have this conversation? All
Yes.
right, first.
You
Like,
want
that
to know
was-
where I came from? That's it right there.
Cherryville is much more ruthless than I think people give it credit for.
Yeah. So
Cherville.
Cherville.
Cherville. It's the and lining the inside with RC Cola and moon pies for like
pies.
superior, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But
Stealth
that used to
like.
be mom's thing. Yeah, as long as I can beat you at arm wrestling, you still have to listen to me. So and I would be like, in high school, I'd be like, come on, mom, let's go. She'd beat me every time. I weighed like 80 pounds.
All right, I'm not going out.
Yeah. All right, I'll be home at 10. It's fine. But yeah.
It's an easy way to solve the problem.
It is. So you're welcome
Similarly.
to use that one against Noah.
No, I'll go with the first one to get a headshot wins. That's how I'll do
Okay.
it with Noah. So
All right.
arm wrestling, he's a little skinny mini. He's got the skinny mini gene.
But when y'all play like a game, like a board game or Candyland
Sure.
or something,
I don't hold back.
You don't hold back.
No.
You just let him lose.
There's hard lessons in life. He's a stud. The problem is he knows he's a stud.
Gotcha.
And so I'm the balance of that. I'm the yin and his yang.
Yeah, you just have to let him like level set for what life
Yeah.
is going to be like out there.
It
for a
works
kid.
really well for me.
Makes your confidence.
I soar.
Hey, I beat a kid today.
I could beat a
I'm doing
5-year-old.
great.
What you think? Smarter than a 5-year-old? I know I am.
It's like my nephew, when his sister was born, she would, oh, look at her. She's crawling. She's walking. He's like, I've been doing that for years. What's wrong with y'all? Who's clapping for me?
I go to the bathroom by myself now.
Yeah, I tie my own shoe. You're clapping because she walked across the room?
I can unpeel my own banana. y'all ain't even grateful no more.
Oh, kids are fun, though.
That's when they start saying. Is that when they start saying no to everything you do? I mean, I don't know. Emmy's already saying no to everything, but then even when she says no, I say it's okay. You're perfect. I'll do it.
You just let her do whatever she wants.
Not whatever
Now,
she wants.
do you let her win? Okay, that's the better question. Do you let her win a game
I
whenever
let
you
her
guys are playing
think
a
she
game?
wins. Noah, I let him know he ain't winning.
But as she gets older, like when she's 5, 6, are you going to let her win games, or are you going to teach her the same hard life lessons, or as she's just the princess and everything's okay?
So when she wins, she does it sneakily, like, and she'll like, oh, okay, that's cool. She'll do that real subtle, like, kind of thing, like, that's what makes me mad. Noah, I beat you, Dad. I done beat you. And then that's why every time I can, I just, nah.
Okay.
Because then I get to
she's
yell at
sweet
him.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just
That's
let her
the
win.
difference, yeah.
That's good. Yeah, my dad was here yesterday. Not here, but he
Yeah.
was on the show yesterday. Yeah.
He's in Statesville?
He's got four girls, and yeah, he just
A lot of letting them win? Is that what you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I don't know if I can do that much. 4 girls worth. Sheesh.
Serving you better than ever before. WSIC, Statesville, W290DK Mooresville, W264CU Statesville.
Well, for our Friday, as we kick off the Memorial Day weekend, hot and humid with scattered thunderstorms. It looks a lot like summer across Lake Norman. We'll warm into the upper 80s for the afternoon. Do keep an eye out for Friday evening plans for a few scattered thunderstorms. That's kind of how the rest of the weekend and into Memorial Day will go. Humidity is back. It'll be warm, toasty, upper 80s each afternoon. Not everybody gets a storm every day, but just be ready to be a little flexible with outdoor plans. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
This is Daniel.
And this is Marsha.
From NC Auto Repair. Keep that car running like new this new year by stopping by NC Auto Repair for all your automotive needs. We're now offering a customer loyalty program for your oil changes. If it's automotive related, we can handle it. Stop by and see us at 1015 Davie Avenue or call us at 980-223-2957. NC Auto Repair. And remember, if you want to go far, you've got to service that car.
Now, back to more of Good Morning LKN with Justin, Bill, and Mamie on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, LKN. 8:06. Happy Friday to you. Special guest, Dr. Fred Lowry in the studio this morning.
Exciting.
I couldn't believe you were actually here.
Random appearance. I'm not mad at it whatsoever. It's great to see you, Dr. Fred. Dr. Fred show, Health Talk, airing every Friday, 4 to 5 p.m. Catch it live. Big conversation today. We'll talk about that in a minute. But first, we have to pick our first prize winner for the Coca-Cola 600 giveaway.
Our grand prize winner, and they get 4 tickets to the Coca-Cola 600 plus...
Which is the Sunday race.
Plus 4 pre-race track tickets. Yes, that's right.
Charlotte Motor Speedway this Sunday, the Coca-Cola 600, 4 tickets to the race, plus 4 pre-race track passes.
Yes, so time to pull our winner.
Oh, we have music.
Do we have music? It's okay if we don't.
You got music? You want me to just talk?
Yeah.
We'll just keep talking. This is what we do, Dr. Fred. You listen to the show sometimes. I know you do.
I do.
You know how this goes. So there's Bill in there too, right?
Bill's working hard.
The booth. You've been in this studio way more than I have, Dr. Fred. What do you think of this setup? How do you feel about it? What do you think? You could be honest.
Well, I feel a little isolated, actually.
Yeah. Separation.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good.
I need Joe in here with me.
Sometimes it's good to be like in your own insane asylum, just let the thoughts just kind of roll.
Well, like the walls are
a little bit padded.
A
little bit padded. But yes, let's get our winner.
All right,
okay.
Go ahead.
So we've got our winner is Joshua Locklear. Big Lock from the Rock is his Instagram account.
Nice.
So Joshua, we will be DMing you with ways to claim your prizes. Yes, congratulations, Joshua.
I don't have my little audio.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for following along on there it is. Thank you for listening. Thank you for following along, listening to Good Morning LKN, WSSC, and following along on the socials. And then congratulations to Karen Smith, who also won 4 tickets. So Joshua and Karen will be having a great time at the race this weekend.
Big race weekend, obviously Memorial Day. WSIC will be carrying the ARCA race tonight, actually later on tonight, the ARCA race. And then on Sunday, the Coca-Cola 600. Actually, also on Sunday, beyond the 600, we're also carrying the Indy 500 this year. We worked out a deal with Brickyard, and so we're carrying the Indy 500 as well.
Wow.
Before the 600.
Big race weekend.
Sunday. Dr. Fred,
yes.
What's going on in your world? How you doing?
I'm well.
What you've been seeing in the health space? Anything fun? Anything exciting? I imagine technology plays a role in today's medicine.
Well, we're in so many different places. We're primitive in some places and blow your mind technology and others. It's just today I'm going to talk about the Moderna patent a little bit, along with other things.
The patent.
So it's 248 pages of the document that tells you what's in that technology, and it's mind blowing. Really, it's about the nanotechnology that's there.
When you say nanotechnology, that's like robots, right? Or am I thinking of that wrong?
Well, it's nanotechnology that has circuitry to it, self-assembling nanotechnology. It even talks about carrying payloads, and it lists long list of bacteria and viruses and other pathogens that it can actually carry and deliver a payload.
I thought we were talking about medicine, not like using me as like a Bitcoin hub. I thought that's what we should be focused
You
on.
know, it's just kind of it's just beyond anything that you can imagine. And whatever I know about this, I think I'm just scratching the surface.
Mm.
You know,
Just the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, it's important to know how ignorant you are.
I learn that every day. That's exactly right.
I mean, really. I mean, there's just so much out there, and it's just difficult to consume everything.
Last time we talked, I think it was right before the Kentucky Derby. Is that the last time we talked?
Yeah,
Maybe. Did you
yeah.
watch the Kentucky Derby?
I watched that. I was at a gathering, and they had it on, so I watched the actual race.
You didn't do all the pre-pomp and circumstance?
I didn't have my
You didn't
hat.
have your hat on?
Didn't have
no
my
big
hat.
hat. No.
You ride horses. Is the hat part of horse culture in general, or is that just a like racing scene of horses and equestrianism?
I guess it's just that social scene there.
Part of that pomp and circumstance. Yeah. Part of that's a good time.
So it's some people don't wear any headgear. Some wear a cap, a cowboy hat, or a crash helmet.
Have you been to horse races before?
I have not.
What about
although
dog races?
I have been on a racehorse.
Oh, you've been on a race?
Yeah, I have.
For fun or for? Were you training it?
No,
Or
it was fun.
Did you go fast?
It's they go so fast. It's scary. I mean, it is almost terrifying. And I'm a pretty good rider. I've ridden horses, at a full gallop. But this is different. It's so different. They're just. You just can't imagine. You just all you're thinking about. If we don't make this turn, I'm gonna be.
I'm gonna die.
I am gonna die.
I think we mentioned this yesterday. I have a very healthy respect for horses. I just stay away from them.
Yeah, my golden rule: I don't ever want to be kicked in the face by a horse. So you don't stand behind it, right? That's the rule. You never stand behind a horse.
Well, you can do that with my horses. The main thing is you just.
Dr. Fred's horse you can stand behind.
Yeah.
Well,
special train.
Well, I trained all mine.
To not kick people in the face.
No, it's kind of a fear reaction. If they know you're there, that they're not in any danger. That's a horse that kicks is a bad deal. So I can walk around the back of mine all day long.
So the horse, when they kick, they're not doing it intentionally, like get out of my face. They're doing it like, oh man, you scared me, so I didn't see you.
Sometimes that's the
when
case.
When you jump and somebody walks.
Yeah,
in the room,
it's a surprise. So if one walks past you, and you reach out and touch it on the rump or whatever, it might
touching horses' rumps.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like to say hello. I want to pet you. That's the wrong thing to do.
Oh, I have some translates at home, but I'm not going to do that
I'm
now.
just gonna look at admire the horses.
But
from
you
afar.
train dogs too, though, or do you train dogs for hunting, or you train horses for hunting? Which
both.
How's that going for you these days? Is that a hobby, or is that like are you like the secret world leader of this like organization?
It's a hobby that's gotten completely out of hand. Yeah, you start out small and it grows into something that you just want. You've lost your mind.
Word spreads.
Yeah, I've got a new colt coming next week, yearling that I'm gonna train, because I had this goal that I wanted to have horses that would carry me to my 80s, and then I realized I was limiting myself
to 80.
To 80.
Yeah, I like that.
So I got to go past that.
How old are you?
I'm pushing 69.
Oh, you got another decade.
You got lots
then.
of time.
Yeah,
then,
you're plenty.
Yeah. I like it.
Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yeah,
I appreciate you coming by.
Yeah.
Todd Starnes going to be here noon to 3 doing his national show right here from that chair.
Great.
And then after that, you do your show.
I'm just trying to fill in the blanks is all I'm trying to do.
Just here talking about nanotechnology, patents, all kinds of wild stuff today on Health Talk. Airs every Friday from 4 to 5 p.m. You can catch the show live, audio version on the radio, on demand, digital, everywhere. You can catch the video version even if you want to, all through the WSIC News app. Again, Health Talk with Dr. Fred Lowry, owner of Lowry Drug on Hartness Road. Did I see there was a standoff or something going on Hartness Road yesterday or some police incident?
Apparently, yes.
Allegedly.
That was Wednesday.
That was Wednesday.
There was a standoff.
Do days even really matter anymore, days of the week, or is that just a pre-constructed concept that we made up?
Yes, they do.
right here. Justin, Bill, and Mamie will be right back with more Good Morning LKN on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, for our Friday, as we kick off the Memorial Day weekend, hot and humid with scattered thunderstorms. It looks a lot like summer across Lake Norman. We'll warm into the upper 80s for the afternoon. Do keep an eye out for Friday evening plans for a few scattered thunderstorms. That's kind of how the rest of the weekend and into Memorial Day will go. Humidity is back. It'll be warm, toasty, upper 80s each afternoon. Not everybody gets a storm every day, but just be ready to be a little flexible with outdoor plans. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
The WSIC app is available now wherever you get your apps, featuring local deals from great local businesses like Serenity Now Massage Therapy.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. Langtree Live in Mooresville offers up free music on Thursday, May 23rd with a performance by area favorite and Carolina's premier rock and roll cover band, Black Glass. Event time is 6:30 p.m. with the concert powered by Waves Entertainment beginning at 7. Friday is Live Under the Oaks at Brookdale Village in Huntersville. Justin Minton's solo music performance of rock, R&B, and soul begins at 6 p.m. Grab your chairs and head to the Brookdale stage on Friday night for free music by Justin Minton. The Charlotte Motor Speedway has high-speed NASCAR racing for Memorial Day weekend. On Friday, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series holds the North Carolina Education Lottery 200. The ARCA Series is also in action on Friday with the General Tire 150. On Saturday, the NASCAR Cup Series holds their qualifying session, and the Xfinity Series races in the Bet MGM 300. Sunday, the NASCAR Cup Series competes in one of their crown jewels, the 65th running of the Coca-Cola 600. Visit CharlotteMotorspeedway.com for tickets and information. The Kane Center for the Arts welcomes Philip Hamrick on Friday, May 31st for his album release celebration. The singer-songwriter from Mooresville releases his first solo album as an independent artist with The Tunnel Club. Hamrick's personal stories are delivered through vocals and acoustics. Doors open at 7 p.m. with Hamrick's The Tunnel Club album release celebration at 8 p.m. on Friday, May 31st. For tickets, more information on this show and many other programs, visit kanearts.org. That's CAIN arts.org. To keep up with all the events happening around the community and much more, including amazing local deals, download the WSIC News app today.
Want to talk with Justin, Bill, or Mamie? Give them a call now at 844-STUDIO-4. It's Good Morning LKN on WSIC.
Good morning, LKN. 8:18. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're having a good one. What we need to do is figure out what's going on the streets. For that, Jeff from iCats, rideicats.com, alternative transportation, $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte. You cruise in the HOV lane with Jeff. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. There's no accidents to report. 77 southbound from Statesville to Charlotte is looking pretty good. There's no slowdowns to report there. Even in Charlotte, things are moving. But 77 northbound from Huntersville around exit 23, heavy congestion, slowdowns there all the way up to Cornelius. Secondary roads in Statesville, Mooresville, not heard of any issues. So hope everybody has a great Memorial Day weekend.
Absolutely, Jeff. What's your plans for the weekend? Anything good?
I am going to relax this weekend, and our granddaughter and daughter came in yesterday, and our son-in-law got in late last night. So it's just going to be nice to have some family time.
Not
that'd be
too
nice.
bad.
Yeah, really nice weekend, Jeff. Enjoy it with your family.
Well, I hear you guys are going to be in Statesville, so when I get off work, I'm going to swing. I'm going to go by and grab my wife and granddaughter and swing by and say hello.
This is going to be the best day ever, Jeff.
Jeff, have you met Ben yet?
I haven't.
Oh, we need him. Bill, can you unmute one? Hold on, Jeff. Sorry,
we got a lot
can you
going on here
unmute
today.
one for Ben? Hey,
Yeah.
Ben, go ahead.
Hey, Jeff.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I feel like I've won the lottery if Jeff's coming by
Yeah, if
today.
Jeff's
I'm
coming
excited
by.
about it. Jeff,
Man.
we're looking forward to seeing you.
We're cracking
gonna-
a cold one. That's a Coca-Cola. That is a Coca-Cola.
Jeff, I'm just going to sit back and have you just impart your wisdom on me today.
Oh, I don't know about that, guys, but it'll be nice to put a face to who I've been talking to for quite a while now.
It's
But
true.
I enjoy talking with you guys, and I hope that you and your families have a great Memorial Day weekend. But look forward to seeing you after a while.
Absolutely, Jeff.
Yes,
Take
for
care.
sure.
We'll see you soon.
All right, bye.
I hope he doesn't get too excited because 2 of the 3 of us do not look good.
Yeah, no.
Y'all went full
Y'all figured out who it is, but
Y'all went full casual Friday. I said, Todd Starnes is coming today. I'm going to look good.
I thought about wearing a suit for him. You know, I wear a suit every day,
Yeah.
right? And I thought about wearing one. But
I was surprised you didn't actually.
I didn't make the announcement that we
Station
weren't
owner to
going.
station owner.
Now I feel like I need to go back down and change. You guys are making me feel bad.
No time. There's no time for
I got a
that.
big- I
You
got a-
keep a suit here in the closet somewhere?
No.
Oh, sorry. You like-
Guys, don't do this to me right now.
No, this is what you did to me when I went to that gala. Okay, how the tables have turned. Okay, I don't have a suit on
the
today.
You
Turn
looked
tables
incredible
have
at the
turned.
gala. I told you you looked
You
incredible.
look great.
You were big country that day.
You were big country.
Yeah, big country every day. It's the persona. Not wearing the hat right now, but
When's the last time you've been to Zootastic?
actually like 3 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
What'd you do there?
My youngest had a field trip there.
Oh, fun. So we announced weeks ago.
Sorry, keep going. It's for sale, right?
Unhinged. Yeah. We announced weeks ago,
Yes.
a month ago or more, that it's for sale. And Zillow Gone Wild, which is a huge page on Instagram, has like a million plus followers.
Did they feature it?
They scooped
Stop.
me. Yep. They got me.
Oh my gosh.
So Zootastic is featured now on Zillow Gone Wild, but they use several of the same pictures that I did. So I just want to say you're welcome, Zillow Gone Wild. And
That's funny that
I'll
Zillow
wait for
picked up the zoo.
the
as
Zootastic,
for sale.
yeah.
What also is just hilarious right now, I'm trying not to laugh or spit out this delicious biscuit. If you haven't downloaded the WSIC News app, you need to for one reason only. Because you can watch the video live stream and see Ben Daniels' glasses continuously
Okay,
fog up.
I've been working. Hold on, I've been working outside. I'm already a big guy, okay, and I've been working outside. And if y'all haven't been outside this morning, it's muggy. It feels like it is disrespectful out there. And me and Patrick were just fighting with a tent. I don't know if y'all saw on the security cameras, but it was hard to get that thing up. Okay, and I am sweating, and my glasses are
They're
fogging
fogging
up
up again right now.
Okay,
Fogging
I'm
up
getting
again.
hot. I'm getting heated over here.
Todd Starnes is coming today, noon to 3. Going to be hanging out here at Studio A. Ben, is it a free for all? Anybody can come at any time. Is that how we're doing it today?
You're
or-
trying to get a rise out of me. Right now. No, hopefully people have signed up, and if you've signed up, 10 o'clock is when we're asking people to show up.
The meet and greet starts at 11.
Meet and greet starts at 11, so you can start lining up at 10. Just be respectful out there. You know, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be beautiful outside. It is muggy, so bring some water and a lawn chair.
Yeah, bring your own water.
Yeah.
BYOW. That's
And
the-
your
or
own lawn-
whatever.
and your own chair.
And your own chair. Like it's an
BYOC.
Apple event? Like you're trying to treat it like
Yeah.
spend the night.
camp
in
out.
a
This is
tent?
our Apple event.
Come camp
Statesville's
out,
Apple
hang
event.
out. Yeah, it's going to be a good time, though. We'll be here.
Mamie, did you bring a lawn chair?
I did not. No.
We've also got the van out there, which has a built-in studio, so you might find us in there.
Yeah, might just
some
be
point.
hanging out in the van at some point.
It gets muggy in there too.
Turn on the AC.
So I don't know who has to ride in the back seat. in
Should
the
we
van
put like
today.
smoke
Ooh, that's a good
machines
question.
in the van, and then Todd makes his entrance? from-
Have you ridden? So we have the WSIC van,
Yeah.
right? And you've seen it around town. Have you ridden in the back seat of the van yet?
I've ridden in the back seat, and it is like surfing down the highway. I shouldn't actually say that.
I was gonna say we actually we haven't done
We
that.
haven't done. We did it in the parking lot.
Yeah, we just rode around the
There was
parking
no
lot.
key in the ignition. There
Please
was
don't pull us over.
There was no key in the ignition. So.
It's full 360 turn on that bad boy though.
the chair.
and the vehicle.
It's a good time. It's a good time. So you see the van around town, give us a wave. All 5 fingers though.
Yeah.
Only wave with 5
It
fingers.
is awkward, like driving it, because like if we do.
Do you forget sometimes that you're in the van?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you're inside of it, you don't see the outside, and so like when you change lanes or you move over, you gotta be real cautious you don't cut somebody
Why are
off.
these people looking at me so funny?
Why is everybody staring at me while I'm driving down the road?
Because we live here, so it's like they're gonna see us again. It's like, and then they start calling in. You cut me off.
I don't know him.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
No hablo inglés.
And then if they call you, just be like, "Yeah, take it up with the owner." Whatever. That's your trump card.
Take it up. No, I'd say take it up with Ben. That's what I say.
You're gonna want to call Ben. Definitely.
That's usually the go-to. Though. That's usually what gets it done around
Just
here.
call Ben and complain if you have any issues with the van when you see it around town. Just find Ben.
You want my number? Here we go.
Yeah. Home ad.
844 Studio 4. That's it. Which the home ad show is still happening today, as regularly scheduled, 9 to 11. Senator Sawyer will be hosting her show from Statesville here in Studio A.
Wow.
I believe she's going to have some guests, and then Todd will be here as well to do his show noon to 3. Again, the book signing happening from 11 to noon. You can come by starting at 10.
We're going to want to wipe off these headphones because they are sweaty. And Todd is using these next. Actually, Patrick will take care of it.
Patrick will take care of it then.
I don't think Patrick would complain about it. Your glasses are fine.
Let me get them as close as I can to my face.
Is that help or hurt when you
No,
wear
it
glasses?
no, God.
That's not the move
This is
to
the
do.
worst part about wearing glasses. I don't mind glasses. Never been a contact guy, but man, when you get sweaty, if you got glasses out there, you know.
I know. I wear
know
glasses,
it.
yeah.
I see you pull your glasses. You don't wear them all the time, though.
No, I don't wear them all the time, no.
I can't see y'all right now. I took them off.
How long have you had, what's the correct term? Sighted
Corrective
impairness?
lenses?
I don't know.
How long have I had bad vision?
Yeah.
I got glasses when I was in first grade.
First grade?
Yeah.
Okay, I was 18 months old when I got my glasses.
18 months?
Yeah, I
Oh.
should have had.
Were you just running into walls before
Yeah,
that? Like,
basically, yeah. So my mom said that I would try. I wish I had Dad tell this story yesterday. I would try to stack blocks and like miss.
That's how they knew.
when
they were
when
like-
I when I got my glasses, I was like, "Oh my gosh, Mom, look at all these leaves, and you have freckles." And she started crying.
Yeah, so mom said, yeah. So mom said they put the glasses on me and I'm, 18 months old. So I'm like fighting and crying. And then I finally see and I just start smiling and laughing. Mom just, she's never seen my face before. She burst into tears.
It's pretty wild.
I don't have the vision. I've never had to have glasses. My kids don't have glasses. Demi wears glasses when she gets headaches type thing. But for Emmy, she had to have tubes in her ears. And she had, I think, like 9 ear infections within her first 18 months of life, like give or take. And so when we finally did the tube surgery, and then she started like hearing and like you could see her like looking and like noticing things. So that kind of concept is crazy as a
Yeah,
parent.
it
Like,
is crazy.
I feel like that was the first time she heard, and we were worried she was gonna be delayed in speech, but now she don't stop talking, and so we're okay.
Well, I wear contacts, and then when you see me wear my glasses, it's me putting my glasses over
On top of?
my.
Okay.
That's how bad my vision is. I
I
have to
was
wear
wondering.
my glasses on top of my contacts.
Because I just thought like maybe it was like reading or the computer after a while. Like okay.
No, so
Wow.
if without my contacts, then you guys would just be shapes.
Just blur.
Colors.
What do you see without anything?
Colors
I have
and
a
shapes.
I have astigmatism, so everything's like super blurry.
Yeah, that's me too. Everything's just colors and shapes. Yeah.
Because instead of like a round eyeball, it's like a football shape, so it refracts light different. Well, we got too deep in this, but it's fine.
You got football eyes.
You're gonna make them fog up again.
That's-
You're making them fog up again.
What's got you stressed?
Just hate.
It's a big day though. We've
Big
had
day.
a big day so far, and we got a bigger day coming.
It's been a big build up to Todd starting because we've been planning this for a while, and it's exciting that he's actually going to be here. And the other idea is that we wanted to set this up in a way that people could hear the inside of what's going on politically in North Carolina as well. And so there will be a couple of guests from our local host. Will be on Todd Starnes' show as well, about 12:30. 1 o'clock at the top of the hour, Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson is going to be on Todd Starnes' show. He'll be joining via phone. And then Representative Bishop, who's running for Attorney General of the state of North Carolina, will also be joining Todd Starnes' radio program in the 2 o'clock hour. So we really want to take the opportunity to let people know what's going on in North Carolina. Politics may not be your flavor. Mames, as much as you don't like politics, Ben really just isn't interested in politics, like even more so. And so I just like to bring it up with both of you as much as I can. So it's pretty good.
But it's important. So I do not enjoy talking about politics. No, it's not my favorite subject. But knowing what's going on, who you're going to vote for, all those things are really, really important.
Sure.
So
Or just the fact to vote. Like,
Yes.
let's just start with, hey, you can vote. Is that?
everybody should
We'll start
vote.
with that.
Yes.
Last time you voted.
A year ago.
Okay.
But you.
This last election? Yeah, for sure.
Same.
The primary?
Yeah, primary.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I couldn't do the runoff, though. I'm registered unaffiliated. I don't think I could do the runoff for the Republican lieutenant governor.
My glasses are fogging up.
We'll have more Good Morning LKN coming up on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Well, for our Friday, as we kick off the Memorial Day weekend, hot and humid with scattered thunderstorms. It looks a lot like summer across Lake Norman. We'll warm into the upper 80s for the afternoon. Do keep an eye out for Friday evening plans for a few scattered thunderstorms. That's kind of how the rest of the weekend and into Memorial Day will go. Humidity is back. It'll be warm, toasty, upper 80s each afternoon. Not everybody gets a storm every day, but just be ready to be a little flexible with outdoor plans. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Yes, spring is here, and at Randy Marion Chevrolet in Statesville, Randy Marion Ford Lincoln, we want to make sure your vehicle is in tip-top shape, ready for the spring driving months, moving right into summer. Bring that vehicle by one of the locations here in Statesville. Let us do a complimentary multi-point vehicle check for you, just to make sure everything's good to go. Randy Marion Chevrolet in Statesville, Randy Marion Ford Lincoln. You know where we are?
Get in to Randy Marion Chevrolet, Randy Marion Ford in Statesville.
This is North Carolina Senator Vicki Sawyer. Join me on Fridays at 11 a.m. for our show, We're Just Saying. We'll discuss state and local politics, and as always, take your calls here on News Talk WSIC.
WSIC is looking for the best teacher in all of Lake Norman.
Oh, it's definitely our teacher.
Then go to WSIC's Instagram page and cast your vote. A winner will be picked each month on Good Morning LKN.
Brought to you by Nina's Boutique and Brighter Smiles of Davidson. Has anybody seen our teacher?
She's definitely accepting her award.
The feeling of awe. You know, when you walk through the door on a hot summer day and the cold air hits you. Folks around Charlotte have been feeling that for over 40 years, all thanks to Horn Heating and Air Conditioning, hornhvac.com.
Johnson's Parts and Supply, your Auto Plus auto parts store for 42 years, carries a full line of Wix filters for cars, trucks, and all types of heavy-duty equipment. Johnson's Auto Parts, your Auto Plus auto parts store, 1112 Shelton Avenue, Statesville.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Nearly 30% of Americans say that a college degree is not worth the cost of going to college. A Pew Research poll shows that half of all adults think college is worth the cost if you don't have to take out a college loan. Fewer than a quarter of respondents say a college degree is worth the cost regardless of having to go into debt or not. If you love fast food, a price war between a couple of chains could benefit you. Bloomberg is reporting that Burger King will now be rolling out a $5 value meal before McDonald's launches its $5 deal late in June. The McDonald's promotion will last around a month, while a Burger King memo seems to indicate their deal will last longer. Your everyday cup of coffee could be getting more expensive. The prices for Robusta coffee beans, that's the variety most used in instant coffee, has risen significantly. Futures increased around 50% over the past year, and even 7% at one point just this week. That's the biggest gain since 2010. One of the main reasons for the price surge has been a drought in Vietnam, which is the key grower of the variety. I'm Dan Schwartzman, Bloomberg Radio.
That morning pep talk for Lake Norman, Statesville, with Justin, Bill, and Mamie now on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, okay, and 8:33. Happy Friday to you. Big day today. Todd Starnes doing his national show from the WSIC studios in Statesville. Noon to 3, he'll be here. Joining us right now, though, in studio, not in the producer's booth, rather inside Studio A, Joe Berg, WSIC sports director, host of The Scoreboard with Joe Berg. Joe, good morning to you.
Good morning.
What's happening?
Man, I'm sitting in the
Chair
studio,
one.
chair number one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This is interesting.
First time that I've had one of these segments with you live in person, too.
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah.
It is?
The last time I was live with you was Pat Shannon's last home ad show.
Wow. That was like Christmas time. That was the Christmas
Oh,
time
I was
show.
here for that one. Never mind. This is my second time with you.
Oh,
Sorry.
never mind then.
Sorry, Joe.
That's it.
That was a crazy day, though.
It was a long time ago.
All right, let's go. Let's talk about racing, Joe, because that's what's happening this weekend. Give us the high level. Give us the rundown of the races happening starting tonight all the way through Memorial Day. Give us the rundown.
Okay, well, it's a packed schedule. We have 2 races tonight. starting at 6 o'clock. It's the Arca Menard series for the General Tire 150. And then immediately following that, right around 8:30 is going to be the North Carolina Educational Lottery 200. That's your favorite, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Saturday, 1 o'clock, BetMGM 300. That is the Xfinity Series. And then on Sunday, the big show, 6 o'clock, the Coca-Cola 600.
The big one.
That is the big show.
the one that
All
everybody.
right, Joe, you're going to make it all 600 miles. That's what it is, right? 600 miles, right?
Oh, yeah.
600.
You're going to make it all
Absolutely.
600?
Should we increase it?
What would you increase it to?
1,000?
1,000?
No, we
Okay,
can't do
don't.
that. You're getting into endurance racing at that point, which
And
is
that's
a
what I
completely different
want.
thing.
But I
No, but what if they did
for
it like,
NASCAR.
do they ever do relay racing in NASCAR?
No, they don't. But there are
should.
series that have driver swaps for
That's
like
what I'm saying. Yeah,
extremely
that
long
kind of-
races.
yeah, driver swap,
They
yeah.
have the 24 hours at Daytona, which is part of Speed Weeks in February. But it's not NASCAR. It's a different series.
Okay.
Sometimes the NASCAR drivers will participate in it. Not many, but we've seen driver swaps in NASCAR.
Does Stankhouse put Bushy into the wall on Sunday?
You're not going to like my answer, but my answer is it depends on what's going on, how the race is going. Are they battling each other for 10 laps? Neither one of them is able to make a move, because that's when you start to get frustrated, when you can't pass someone. And I think that's what it's going to take to boil this over again. I don't think Stenhouse wants to do anything. He said in his mind, this is over. And Kyle Busch said the same thing. So unless there's another incident on track, I think this is done, especially because Stenhouse has gotten fined now.
And Bushy
this.
didn't. I would
He
almost
didn't.
be renewed upset at that point. If I'm Stankhouse and I get fined, Bushy doesn't. I'm kind of
Yes.
like, well, wait a second. He was throwing
Round
throwing
two?
hands too.
Round
yeah.
two.
Oh, yeah, but I guess you got to get the person who threw the first punch, right?
Oh, because had he not,
and I agree with a lot of the talk about this incident is Stenhouse had 198 laps to calm down, and he was in plain clothes. He was in street clothes.
yeah, he had already showered.
He was not in his.
It wasn't
in
like
his
the
fire
heat of the
suit.
moment.
It wasn't.
But
yeah.
he stewed on it. See, that's the thing.
But
He'd
you
sit there
had
thinking
2.5
about it.
hours, however long it was, to breathe and calm down, and you still did that. Like, that's where I have a problem with it.
Okay, Stenhouse's home is for sale. Have you seen this?
Is it?
Since the race last weekend?
Is
well,
this new?
It
Since
just
the All-Star
it
race?
just showed up on my timeline.
Dang.
So his house is for sale in Mooresville for $13 million. It's an equestrian estate. So horses, I guess you can keep
That's
horses at the house too.
equestrian.
$13 million. This house was previously owned by other NASCAR drivers, Ernie Irvin and Joe Nemechek. So if I buy this house, do I immediately become a NASCAR
You could.
driver?
I think that's
Because if it
kinda-
does, then
it's
I'm,
like a
I'm
charter.
putting an offer in today. It's like part of the deal.
Is it local?
You're like 50% a NASCAR driver with where you live anyway.
Right.
That's true.
But
Is
it's
that
in,
local?
It's in Mooresville.
Oh,
yeah.
it's in
Yeah, it's
Mooresville.
in Mooresville, yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't know Steakhouse lived in Mooresville.
Yeah, he does. Well, he's not anymore.
Not anymore, I guess, as of the All-Star race.
Well, he's going to have to pay. Maybe that fine. And then he's like,
You probably
Had
have
to
to
sell.
drive way up Brawley to get to that house.
$75,000 fine for Steakhouse, I believe. That's nothing, though, compared to the world of baseball. Someone like Shohei Ohtani. What's
Yeah.
going on in that world these days, Joe?
Oh, baseball is trucking along. What's your favorite expression? It's still early.
Oh, yeah.
You
always.
can use that for baseball until you get past the 4th of July. I mean,
waiting a while.
it is a long season, 162 games. I mean, that's
It's a lot of games. And they do like Tuesday, Wednesday, like daytime, midweek games.
Yesterday, there was a game at 1 o'clock that I was keeping an eye on.
What kind of sport is this?
Yeah, it's crazy how many baseball games there are. You know what's funny about baseball is you see the regular season games and half of the stands are empty constantly. I don't understand how they're constantly able to do that.
Because it's like Tuesday at 1 o'clock, there's
Exactly.
a game.
yeah, who can go Tuesday at 1 o'clock?
Exactly. But they still are able to pay all these millions and millions of dollars to the players. So maybe there's a different thing that I don't know of. Obviously,
Are you uncovering a expose right now on like drug
why
cartels using
why
the
isn't
MLB
anybody going to
wash
baseball
money?
games?
Yeah, the Charlotte Knights used to do lunch. I don't know if they still do. They did lunchtime games, so you could go like on your lunch break.
That's
And
pretty
I've
good.
done that a couple times. Have some.
That's a long lunch
I
break.
was wondering where you were at. Then.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a long lunch break.
This
Yeah.
is pre-working here when I worked in the city. But yeah, we used to go for like an hour and you wouldn't go for the whole game. You go for an hour and a half, have a hot dog.
Just scalp some tickets for
Yeah, the tickets were
$10
like
bucks?
15
bucks?
bucks. Yeah, go in, watch the game for a couple hours. It was a nice little lunch.
Not a bad lunch. All right, is Shohei past all the drama and everything?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so it's all
he's good. It was all his interpreter.
You know,
from
North
what we've
Carolina
known.
does
Not
not.
his fault at all. He
Not
didn't do
his
anything
fault.
wrong.
North Carolina doesn't have a professional baseball team.
They don't.
What do we as North Carolinians do when it comes to professional baseball? Like, is it just go to Atlanta? Is it free for all? We're allowed to pick whoever we want.
Well, the Charlotte Knights are professional baseball. It's AAA team. They
don't
are.
have an
They do get
MLB
paid.
team.
We don't have a Major League Baseball team.
Right.
So if you want Major League Baseball, yeah, Atlanta's the place to go. Some people will go up to Baltimore for the Orioles, which is, I'd say, the next closest team.
Do you know what team the Knights are the feeder for? Is it the Chicago White
The
Sox?
Chicago White
That's
Sox.
what I thought.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are the
Proud of you,
AAA
Justin.
affiliate.
Thank you. That's more of Charlotte history, I'd say, than baseball, though. I just want that documented.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know who the Hurricanes affiliate is?
Oh, Hurricanes aren't a NHL team.
That's it. That is an NHL team.
That isn't in it.
Excellent job, Mamie.
Yeah.
Point for Mamie.
Point, Mamie.
Sports. Look at me sporting.
like what minor league team feeds into the Hurricanes?
Yeah, it
I
used
didn't know
to be
hockey
the
had minor
Checkers.
league. Oh, the Checkers. Yes, we do have the Checkers.
Right, but the Checkers do not, though, right?
No, it used to be the Checkers, and then
Yeah.
it got changed up.
Who do the Checkers feed into?
So the Checkers right now, I believe it's the Blackhawks who they feed into.
Atlanta?
No, Chicago.
Chicago?
Chicago.
Yeah, that was a good one, huh? a shot there. What do you think?
Atlanta has the Falcons. That's the football
So wait,
team.
what's with the double sport Chicago vibe going on then for Charlotte area? Because that's the Knights going to the Chicago White Sox.
It's
that's
interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus, you got the Chicago Wolves is the AHL affiliate for the Hurricanes.
Okay, something's going on
There's
here. in
something going on
Chicago.
there.
We need to dive deeper
think
into
we need
this.
to-
I need investigative journalism, Joe. That's
You
what
got
we
it.
need. First, though, uncover how they're utilizing the drug cartel to wash all the money through MLB on Tuesday night games. That's what we need to start with for sure. Anything locally going on? Lacrosse, the seasons are ending up, schools are ending. We're getting to the championships. I
Lacrosse is done. We
Yeah.
gave out the championships. We are in the regionals for baseball and softball right now. Best of 3 series. Some of the series are done. Some of them are going to a game 3 later on this weekend. 1, 2, 3, and 4A is all going to be in action. They were all playing last night as well. The women's soccer scene, we still got a little bit longer to go in that. Regionals are right around the corner. We had some of the 4th round games last night. We still have more to go tonight, and then next week is when the final week of all high school sports is.
Because I think like next week's like the last week of school, right? For a
Yeah,
lot of
school's-
districts.
School's over pretty soon for most
Or
people.
next
School's
2
out.
weeks. Yeah, next
Yeah.
2 weeks, I think. I think some schools end like June 8th or something like that, or
Yeah.
somewhere in like CMS, I
Yeah.
think. But I don't know when Iredell is out. But today's Demi's last day of school, actually.
Yeah,
for her
Katie's
school.
done.
Yeah.
Katie's done.
She graduated.
And she's done with school. Yeah. Crazy.
Wow.
But yeah, school's out and heading into summertime, and so.
So what
lots of fun
summer
going on.
sports then? Okay, if you're a kid and you're a parent and you got a kid who's in sports, what are those sports that the parents during the summertime? I mean, because you can play baseball
It's
summer
baseball.
long. Is that pretty
It's
much
baseball.
primary?
Baseball and soccer
Yeah.
are the 2 big ones.
Summer soccer series. Did Katie ever play
Swimming.
soccer?
She played soccer one. I'm gonna call it a season. Don't even know if it would qualify as a season. She was about 5 years old. She really wanted to do soccer. She spent every single game picking dandelions out of the field, or she's very good at finding four-leaf clover. So yeah, she'd be kicking the ball and then she'd stop, grab one, bring it to me.
I did the same thing in outfield. That's what I
Mhm.
did. Joe Berg, host of the Scoreboard, WSIC's sports show, airs Monday through Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. Joe, is it all racing the whole day today? Is that what?
Today's a big racing day.
Yeah.
Indy 500,
Yeah, this weekend.
Monaco.
Yeah.
Do you ever tune into Monaco?
I like that's F1.
Yes.
I like F1. I love the sound of the cars, and then now I've kind of got a new little affinity for Indy. I feel like
Okay.
Kyle Larson and me could be friends. You know, double dipping like that.
If he races.
If he races. Now, what do you think about the rain and the weather? How's it looking?
90% chance in Speedway, Indiana on Sunday.
That's what you
Tough.
want to hear.
It's tough. But Charlotte and Concord weather looking a lot better. So hopefully, if something happens in Indianapolis on Sunday, they can still get the 600 done on Sunday. Then Monday we can do Indianapolis, and we'd still be able to have Kyle Larson in there.
Well, if the Indy happens on Sunday, we will carry it here on WSIC, also with the Coca-Cola 600. We will also have the ARCA race tonight on as well here on WSIC as a little specialty programming action. Todd Starnes going to be here noon to 3 today hosting his national show. Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson will be a guest in the 1 o'clock hour. And then Representative Dan Bishop, who's running for Attorney General here in North Carolina, will be a guest in the 2 p.m. hour. And some of our local folks, state representatives coming out. North Carolina's moving and shaking right now.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to Patrick Reynolds in his own house here soon. Sorry. I didn't mean to. That was...
We'll have more Good Morning LKN coming up on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Well, for our Friday, as we kick off the Memorial Day weekend, hot and humid with scattered thunderstorms. It looks a lot like summer across Lake Norman. We'll warm into the upper 80s for the afternoon. Do keep an eye out for Friday evening plans for a few scattered thunderstorms. That's kind of how the rest of the weekend and into Memorial Day will go. Humidity is back. It'll be warm, toasty, upper 80s each afternoon. Not everybody gets a storm every day, but just be ready to be a little flexible with outdoor plans. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. Langtree Live in Mooresville offers up free music on Thursday, May 23rd with a performance by area favorite and Carolina's premier rock and roll cover band, Black Glass. Event time is 6:30 p.m. with the concert powered by Waves Entertainment beginning at 7. Friday is Live Under the Oaks at Birkdale Village in Huntersville. Justin Minton's solo music performance of rock, R&B, and soul begins at 6 p.m. Grab your chairs and head to the Birkdale stage on Friday night for free music by Justin Minton. The Charlotte Motor Speedway has high-speed NASCAR racing for Memorial Day weekend. On Friday, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series holds the North Carolina Education Lottery 200. The ARCA Series is also in action on Friday with the General Tire 150. On Saturday, the NASCAR Cup Series holds their qualifying session, and the Xfinity Series races in the Bet MGM 300. Sunday, the NASCAR Cup Series competes in one of their crown jewels, the 65th running of the Coca-Cola 600. Visit CharlotteMotorspeedway.com for tickets and information. The Kane Center for the Arts welcomes Philip Hamrick on Friday, May 31st for his album release celebration. The singer-songwriter from Mooresville releases his first solo album as an independent artist with The Tunnel Club. Hamrick's personal stories are delivered through vocals and acoustics. Doors open at 7 p.m. with Hamrick's The Tunnel Club album release celebration at 8 p.m. on Friday, May 31st. For tickets, more information on this show and many other programs, visit kanearts.org. That's C-A-I-N arts.org. To keep up with all the events happening around the community and much more, including amazing local deals, download the WSIC News app today.
Give us a call now at 844-STUDIO-4. It's Good Morning LKN on 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
Good morning, OKN. 8:48. Happy Friday to you. Todd Starnes coming in today, noon to 3, hosting his national show here from WSIC. Meet and greet happening from 11 to noon. Line starts at 10 o'clock there. Ben Daniels joining us now back inside Studio A, which you led the build on this, man. How you feeling about it?
I feel pretty good about it.
This is a big guy coming in here, big national
guy
coming into the studio that we just reconfigured recently.
Yeah, I think it looks great. I think if you haven't seen it, you can always check it out on our social channels and stuff. But yeah, just excited to have him in here. It's a big day for us as a station. So
one of your events you went to this week, was it this week you went to Boatyard?
That was last week.
That was last week. You love events, concerts, that kind of music.
I love live music.
You are probably one of those crazies who go places to go to concerts and follows people to Texas and things like that, Ben.
I've done that. Yeah, I've been known to do that.
Ticketmaster, it's looking like the fun is over for them. And by fun, I mean the absolute monopoly that they are of gouging ticket prices and charging astronomical numbers. Justice Department announced, joined by 29 states, they're suing Live Nation Entertainment, the owner of Ticketmaster, demanding of the breakup of the monopoly company. Your thoughts?
Mamie, you can probably talk to this too, because you just went, you went
Just
to a
went to go
big
see
show.
Taylor Swift, and one of the reasons we went and saw her in Europe was because it was remarkably cheaper to see her there than it was to see her in Atlanta, Georgia, which is crazy.
Here's my gripe with Ticketmaster, and I could go on a rant, and I feel like all you guys do is bring me in here when I want to rant about something.
I like it. That's why you're here. Yeah.
Ticketmaster just has always done shady things. So when I was in college, I would buy tickets from Ticketmaster, and then there was some type of class action lawsuit where they had to give discounts for I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like for like shipping of tickets or something, like back when you actually got tickets, right? And so they got in trouble for that, and now every time you go on to buy tickets for a concert, it feels like they're automatically all bought up, or the aisle is more expensive. And I get some of that, but like when you go in and everything is sold out, and it's not even general public sales yet, like this is still like fan club. Like there are artists that are trying to go around this because there are people that have figured out the system, and then it's like a verified resale, or their platinum tickets, or it's going to some charity, and it's like, no, I just want to pay for the ticket. Let me give to a charity somewhere else. It is maddening. So I think sue the pants off of these dudes.
Oh yeah. I mean, what they've made, like just from the Taylor Swift ticket fiasco from last year, right, for her U.S. tour, they did the pre-sale, right? Well, the pre-sale sold out, like overly sold out. So if you didn't get into the lottery for the pre-sale, there was no chance of you getting tickets. Well, with the European tour, right, I got into the lottery, so I got that. But even the resale tickets were very reasonable. They were $150, $200 for the resale tickets.
Is it Ticketmaster, or is it like the event promoters who have control of the tickets? Is it the managers of these artists? Is it the venue locations?
Ticketmaster isn't getting rid of any of the bots either, because that's what happened with the Taylor Swift issue, is that they did not do whatever you have to do for the for the bots that bought up all the tickets.
Yeah.
So it just went out of control. So they don't care. They just want the money. They don't care who's paying for it.
Yeah. And I get that there's going to be some people that are going to figure out a way around any system. I understand that. But I just think that Ticketmaster, like you said, is not doing anything about it. I mean, like even for like the casual fan, right? Like my mom, this is funny, but I didn't know this, but she likes Pink apparently. And my dad was like, "Man, I'm thinking about getting your mom some tickets to Pink. You want to look those up?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll look it up." It was like $600 for Pink in Charlotte
at the Spectrum Center. Yeah.
You think my mom, the casual fan, is just like, yeah, $700 for Pink?
Nate Bargatze's like one of my favorite comedians. He was at the Spectrum Center. It was $150 for nosebleed tickets to go see him there, and I hate Spectrums. I don't like seeing concerts there either. So unless I can be on the floor, because you feel like you're falling out of the seat.
That's the thrill of it.
It just feels like, especially over the past few years, like everything is that's just another area that we're getting taken advantage of. And this is.
They're not fogging up.
They're about to. They're about to. You're getting heated.
So I don't know. Somebody fix this. Somebody come out with a new thing.
There's the other concept of like getting a credit card that has access to things, right, and points and all. And I don't play that part. I don't play the points game. I mean, there's points, but I don't play that. And because one time, like years and years ago, like my first credit card I ever got, I was like, "Oh, cool! Look, you get to, Mom, look, there is an advantage to this. I get to log into Ticketmaster and I get tickets early." And then you do it, and like you sign up for your account or whatever, connected with whatever company. And you get in there, and there's no real advantage, and there's no actual
right. That's why I'm with
tickets
Taylor Swift. I got the Capital One card to get the pre-sale tickets, and by the time I got there, they're all gone anyway. It didn't make a difference. Yeah.
And there's a lot of big name artists that are seeing this too, and I think they're actually trying to go around Ticketmaster. Like Eric Church just opened this bar in Nashville, and there's one like AXS or something, Access. And so they're going around it.
How do you fix it? The more companies?
You go through to a different company, but then there's going to be different challenges there.
Yeah.
But and then you have like Zach Bryan is an up and coming country music artist, and he put out an album last year. All My Homies Hate Ticketmaster was the name of the album.
Yeah.
Nice.
Live from Red Rocks. So I mean, it's a problem.
It went diamond.
Yeah.
I don't know how you solve it, because music and the way these artists make money is on the tours. Like that's where artists make their money. And so they've got a tour, they want to sell out shows, And so it's got to be, I'm sure, a little bit of, well, the shows are selling out. Why rock the boat? I mean, I'm no doubt. Unfortunately, that becomes part of the equation.
So you think if another company opens up, the people are, I know there are other companies that sell tickets, but if one of those starts being a competitor
Geek
in
Seats,
the
is that still
space,
on, or SeatGeeks? Yeah.
But those are for resale, I think.
Yeah, those are
still.
resale.
And there's lots of resale out there, but like just to buy the tickets directly.
See, I think this is where it comes down
Do you
to
think
like the
Ticketmaster just
venue, the
crushes them?
artists, the promoters that have real access to the tickets at the top of the funnel.
Yeah.
That's where they have to do some management again that they haven't had to do, right? You give it off to Ticketmaster. Well, then me as the promoter, my job's done. Hey, I got artists. We got you hooked up. You got you're selling out 30,000 seats next week. Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you're if the manager, or if you're the promoter, then you've got to go ahead and start doing some more work again. And hey, what's going on over here? What's happening over here?
I just want to talk on the radio with Patrick.
Patrick Reynolds is here in Studio A right now, host of the Home Ad Show.
Here's your sweaty headphones.
It airs Monday through Friday from 9 to 11. We are in Studio A rather than Studio C. Typically, we do the show down in our Cornelius studio, but we are in Statesville today. Todd Starnes going to be here noon to 3 for his national show, hosting live from Studio A. Same chair Patrick Reynolds sits in Monday through Friday. Good morning, sir. That was a violent, abrupt start to your morning.
844 Studio 4. If you're buying, selling, celebrate. Oh, not quite. A little quick on the draw there. Yeah, well, man was in my seat. You know, we learned this with Archie Bunker and Sheldon Cooper. You know, get out of my seat. You're in my spot. You're in my spot. Get out.
Is it bad that I say I don't know these
I was going to say,
did I drop pop culture that Justin, went over the, okay, yeah. All right.
That's pop culture.
We saw his trivia score. We know.
Even stuff I should know, like how many fish there are.
Species.
Not
how many fish.
That's just general facts. That's not even pop culture.
How many species of fish are in Lake Norman?
Over 50, by the way.
Over
in
50.
case you forgot, because you hosted
I did not forget. You asked me to feed you the answer secretly. I denied it after your score. I should have given you the answer.
It wasn't for anybody else's benefit besides just not looking completely helpless in trivia, I guess, more so.
I still don't think you would have won, even with the answers.
No, there were some people that knew what they were doing. You had Langtree Live last night?
Yes, we did.
So did you even go to bed?
I took a nap.
Yeah?
I took a nap. We had a thunderstorm come in about 30 minutes, waited that out about an hour, canceled the rest of the show. We got to load up all of our equipment in the rain soaking wet, bring it back to the warehouse, open it all up again so it would dry out, took a nap, went back there, got the WSIC tent. We're ready to go for home ad.
Sorry, I wouldn't have brought it up genuinely if I would have even thought about that it rained out last night, that you had to just pack up and not even do a concert. I'm sorry.
Debating the shoes from last night, they're out on the deck drying, or just throw them out. I'm not sure which way I should have gone with it. We were that waterlogged.
Are they your lucky sneakers or?
Not anymore. Obviously not.
Once it rains out, you can't.
That's not luck.
Different category.
That's not good.
If you're buying, selling, celebrating, you can still do that today. 844 Studio 4 9 to 11. 844 Studio 4. That's 844 788 3464. Patrick, on Monday though, you have the day off on Monday.
Do I?
Yeah, Memorial Day. Oh. It's not going to be home ad that airs from 9 to 11. Because we didn't want to replay home ad because people are selling things, or buying and selling. And if you sold the thing and it's like, well, wait a second, I didn't just call it on the radio and say I'm selling this again. So rather than play an old episode of Home Ad, we'll have a deluxe 4-hour special of Good Morning LKN on Monday.
Y'all get ready for that.
Sorry if you got no calls on Tuesday. That's really what I'm wanting to say right now. So
that would be big Good Morning LKN.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
big Sunday.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Like, instead of just saying the day of the week, just how do you does that make you feel?
I'm so confused. You guys do
I apologize profusely.
Was this your fault, man?
This is all my fault.
So today's Little Saturday. Also Big Thursday.
Yeah.
And Friday.
When we talk Thursday and it's like Little Friday, I think everybody knows that. But I don't know, that might be the only day of the week that it works.
I was trying to start something new. I
think you did. No,
I did start it. Yeah, it just didn't.
It's like Mimi.
Confusing as all get up, but whatever.
It's not working out. It's not working out. But yeah, today's a big day though. I think today can be its own Big Friday.
That's
on
true.
Its own.
Yeah.
Hey, you might have a special guest here from 10:30 to 11.
I heard. Rumor is somebody may join me on Home Ad.
It's very possible.
Maybe.
Possibly unrelated to that, we've got Todd Starnes, who's going to do his national show here from noon until 3. His book signing at 11, from 11 to noon. You can start arriving at 10 o'clock if you're going to make it. And we're looking forward to just a good day hanging out. Want to see you in your element.
What a coincidence. Todd Starnes will be here and possibly a potential guest.
Wow.
What a coincidence.
What an odd.
Who
What are
would
the
have-
odds?
Who would have thought?
What are the odds?
Happy Friday to you. Happy Memorial Day. So grateful for all of those who gave the ultimate sacrifice so we could have the freedoms that we have. Freedom ain't free. And unfortunately, it does cost the highest and most precious thing and that is time, and that is togetherness and all that. And so we're very grateful for those who serve and for those who continue to serve and are willing to serve, and we're grateful for you. Grateful for you, fam, community. Hope to see you out today. Todd Starnes' national show, Home Ad Show, those up next. Go ahead, Patrick.
Home Ad is next.
Serving you better than ever before. 105.9, 100.7. WSIC, Statesville,